Greetings, travelers! Welcome to my table. We've got quite a story for you today, so why don't you pull up a chair and stay a while. So when we last left our heroes, they had just returned from the war and were asked to come to a party on their behalf at the palace. The party took some time to prepare and then headed out for the party. So, arriving at the palace, they find it lavishly decorated with all manner of gilded objects and jewels on full display.
Nala's eyes are like twice as big as they normally are. Admiring everything. Sorry.
That's alright. Entering the Great Hall, they find dozens of other nobles and other adventurers that survived the war, enjoying the king's bounty. You notice that the king, prince, and princess are all in attendance.
Oh shit.
And I'll allow you to go about your business.
Is Dorn there?
If he was there, he would not be in sight. He would be scurrying around somewhere. Anyway, so,
Also, Kai, is this Nala?
He's probably doing the princess raiding party for panties.
Just to play Smash and the Inkling with gems and the Dragonborn.
Alright, guys, so who's hungry? Let's go get something to eat.
Yeah, no, it's like,
Shell's just gonna come over here and chill by the kitchens. She kind of keep a general eye on the whole party.
Yeah, I like to move up to the, and in hand, move with the human and up to the food. Maybe get some.
Wherever the queue line is, I bet there's a line already. So.
No, I thought
Yeah.
people just grab it and stuff.
Pretty much.
Well, that too. Yeah. It's just, I mean, sometimes there's a queue, and sometimes it's just who's ever there. So Nala's gonna like, you know, pick up a plate and.
Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, I just had to open up my Roll20 real quick because I forgot I have a browser open for the game. I'm like, wait, don't make another tab for this. I don't need to.
Alright, so me and our friend, Charlie and Charlie.
Using that term pretty loosely there.
Well, everyone else is. She's not.
Charlie and me grab grab a plate of food and then head over to the corner of the room over here. It's like there.
Okay.
Grab human.
Hopefully not too fast and kind of nonchalantly.
Not too fast. It's just like over.
Snell, you got it? Or do you need a little assistance?
Yeah, how tall are these tables? Like, do I have to tippy toe?
You have to serve your plate
They're
like a little kid.
roughly waist high on a normal
Probably.
person.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand next to Nala so like she can reach the stuff that I can't reach and help me fill my plate.
Oh goodness, that's adorable. I'm sorry, but and she gets like she's like, so which one do you want? You want the leg? You want a breast? You want ham? We got a lot of shit up here.
The drumstick.
Drumstick, gotcha. Just gonna pull out a nice drumstick, put on the plate. All right, I see some veggies. You want any veggies?
All the veggies.
All the veggies. We got this. Fucking dragonborn eat. In a volcano. Mushrooms, maybe.
What?
Shit, I don't know.
Do they
Cucumbers?
feel like have like
royalty, they exported some stuff
expensive
here.
Fair. Okay, well she's gonna put like
Out of curiosity, do they have the spectral dick?
a what?
I'm sorry?
The spectral dick.
I've never heard of that, but
I know that's an English thing, but I don't know
It's
why.
a specialty. It's a royal. It's one of those like royal things that stuff.
I'm gonna take your word on that. But I don't know.
Let me Google it and I can show it to you.
She's
don't.
you know how you like kind of just take small portions of all like the food and just like put it in.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what Nala does. And yeah, that's all that's up here. It's kind of repetitive, unless there's something special, Dragonborn special. I don't know.
Not particularly.
Yeah, it's a lava fish because all lava.
Ha. Funny. So she gives Snelly her plate, and Nala makes her plate. She looks over at Aaron, is like, "So you good?"
And as you've been kind of filling that plate, he has a bit of a like more meaty side dish, but he's trying to put a little bit of everything because everything looks good. Yeah, he looks over when you ask him, then he's like, yeah, more or less. I'm just kind of torn between these two different types of wine, and just kind of shows you the two wines that he would have considered. This is just roleplay fluff. He's gonna end up with a wine.
Yeah, Nala's gonna point to one of them. She goes, "I'll try this one, you try that one, and we can talk about it later."
Alright. He'll
Alright.
pour himself the one that she has been like, yeah, just go for that one.
Snelly, you want wine, or what do you got?
Sure.
Alright, pour her one. Which one do you want? Which color? Red or pink?
Pink.
Pink, of course.
Why not?
Duh. Silly me, I shouldn't even ask. So, got Snelly her drink, and we got our food, and we're gonna shuffle. Nala's gonna shuffle her way over here. Totally, like,
Yeah.
as far as possible.
Probably just gonna.
For some
move
reason,
back
I
up in
can't
the
find the
corner.
recipe for
You're
it.
gonna sit next to the Maria that we might end up not knowing.
No, we'll know Marie. We're not knowing the other guy.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll sit next to you then. Over here.
No.
I guess everyone's
I think
standing.
this is a pillar here.
It's
yeah,
a
those
pillar.
are pillars.
But I like to either there's small little tables that you put your drinks on, or something like like a high
There's like
end
a small
table.
table
Yeah,
somewhere like.
I like
Standing
there's a-
benches.
benches around the pillar or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably benches at the pillar. Cause
Yeah.
that, it's fine.
Let's go with that.
And the whole time, like, if the royal family is sitting up here, she's like not making eye contact with them. It's like, oh shit, that's pretty intimidating a little bit.
If only we got the only guy in the party who likes to flirt. Do you have a picture of what the royal daughter looks like?
Finding a decent looking dragonborn
Oh.
female.
Also, I mean, I'll put it like this: you don't know Arn's interest. That's a big assumption, man.
Out of curiosity, the reaction of the human, is he like just like as I eat my food, is he like joining up with me?
Yeah. Like he's waiting to see your reaction to it so he can know it's alright to eat. Although slightly put off because it's food he's not used to. So
Yeah.
even if it's good for you, it might not be good for him.
Yeah,
He doesn't
like
see
I chose
chicken.
like the meat and stuff, or like I would know what kind of things the humans do eat.
Before humans, like, where's the chicken and rice? Where's the pork cutlet? What? Where's the normal food? Oh, that's a weird looking fish.
No, the thing is, like I told you guys about my backstory already several times.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm just making a little bit of a joke because I would imagine all of the food is like probably like basilics, meat, the equivalent of turkey legs but griffin legs. You know what I mean? Like just the nature of what's probably here and it being royalty.
I had a character that had griffin legs.
Dude, that's a staple in my games. It's like, hey,
Try
we're gonna get
try
some
ri-
expensive
white
food,
bread.
griffin.
Try raven meat.
Damn.
The most disgusting thing in the world.
Okay then.
But just for small talk while we're like just all sitting down, Arwen was just gonna speak a little bit towards the party and say, this is first time I've been to an event like this. It's nice and interesting.
I've been to similar or smaller ones, but nothing this grand. But the royal family. That's exciting. This is exciting. And nerve-wracking.
Yeah, back at home we never really had many of these, at least not peaceful ones. Back home, there was always a bit of an arena show on play while we all dined.
Oh. That
Is
sounds
there
interesting.
is there a prince up there?
One of the princes is up there, yes.
Oh, not. I meant prince.
Yeah, there's a prince and a princess both up there.
Oh, yeah.
I just
He
didn't
was
have time to
implying
grab
that-
character models for them.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
just implying that there's probably more than a single possible prince, and it's like probably the oldest one is the one that's here.
Yeah, no, I
Represent.
just
Yes. The
I-
older
I'm
prince is
just-
here.
giving you a hint. No,
Hmm?
that would be funny if when the prince came over.
Basically, she's trying to hook you up with the prince.
Yeah. She just laughs. Yeah, because that would be always a good idea. Nah, they're a little stickler about not of being in relationships with non-red dragonborn.
Oh, the red dragon one. Alright.
You know, I'm surprised. You're a lore bard, right? Thought you would have brushed up on your history a little bit.
Oof.
He's saying this in a slightly jokey manner, like it's a slight jab, but you know. This is also coming from the lore wizard, so you know, it's an accurate joke.
You got shit. Maria, you okay? Oh my god. Look what you did.
What happened, Maria?
Sorry, there was a
I gave
Harley
him
that
an
drove
open-
by. Sorry, there was a Harley that was driving by, and I didn't want it wouldn't get ear raped.
Ah.
Oh.
Thanks in consideration.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you heard the little joke, but he's kind of doing a like smirk, and it's easily like seeable. He's just messing around. This is chatter.
What? You glitched
Yeah,
out.
okay.
No, he was making a joke because he was like, "Well, aren't you a lore bard? Aren't you supposed to know this?"
Didn't you brush up on your history in college? And it's just like a joke.
Yeah, and then she's like, "I didn't go
don't
to
think
college."
Yeah, I was taught by a guy that went to the Bard's College.
It's probably not even our lore.
Yeah, that's actually pretty interesting though. I've had.
Actually, I have a feeling I'm actually from the human world, but human life. Anyway, who cares?
Yeah, so now it's eating.
I feel like
I'm currently looking
idle
for
chat for a little
red
bit.
dragonborn princesses. So, but I just keep coming across dragonborn from Skyrim.
Yeah, that's how that happens. So, unless I don't know if this hits one of your criteria for your 12 things, DM, but we're just enjoying some food. We're idle chatting probably for a little bit here. If they eat food on the southwest portion of the map, the building collapses.
My criteria isn't that specific, but there are specific triggers.
Okay.
Oh boy. But
Just cause eventualities.
There you go. Here's a prince.
I'm not worried about it right now.
Yeah.
But okay, so I'm good to continue if DM you're ready to move on.
Give me a
Same.
second.
He's like, I know, I'm setting up shit for your demise. I mean, for dessert.
Mike's out here like, man, you don't understand how many things I have on this GM layer. I have 12 scenarios where I gotta delete these ones because they don't apply anymore.
I have 4 separate versions of this map.
No,
Jesus.
that's a bit dedication right there.
Yeah.
Well, considering you only went through 8 lines of story last week, I didn't have to do much writing.
Yikes.
Okay, so after a while, the king signals for the music to die down, and he begins a toast to thank the adventurers for lending their assistance in the battle. And he states that he's going to send his advisor around to the different parties to figure out what they want. He's going to offer one of 3 things. You can get
Aw.
wealth, status, or knowledge. What you want in that those categories is up to you.
Shit.
What do you want?
I know what I want.
I was hoping to have it like saved for a rainy date, but I don't think that's an option.
No. What are you guys gonna choose?
Wealth, obviously.
No. Status if we gotta
I'll
choose
give
right
the
now.
the human wealth, and then I will get knowledge.
You mean what?
I'm getting the human wealth and the other knowledge.
Oh, you're getting knowledge. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna take the money.
Might as well, yeah.
So he's just going to begin wandering about to all the various parties.
Yeah. I mean, if Nala doesn't know what she wants, I mean, Arn would kind of suggest status because they're both kind of out here for fame to an extent. Different variations of it, though.
Fair, but not here.
Fair.
Yeah. I'd like to find out if they have one of my books.
So knowledge then.
Yeah.
I want to tear up your entire library looking for my master symbol, think.
Yeah. And hoping that they might have the meme book. Because that would be fun to use.
Excuse me just a moment.
Especially on Thorn.
And just to kind of like pass check if we're just gonna go past because we've already discussed our things before. When Arn says status and he has to explain, he'll just explain that he'd like to kind of extend what would be his personal boon towards his people and just kind of build towards relations between I believe it's Snowspire Cove, yeah, and up here.
Mm-hmm.
For some odd reason, like your guy looks like a freaking chicken head. I don't know why.
And look, I'm gonna find different art for him eventually. This is literally the only thing I could find before session day, and I'm like,
I know, but it's like I'm looking at your token, and like from a far distant area, it looked like you were a chicken man.
Chicken man.
Chicken man.
Get him a pet chicken. It's time.
Eric
Yeah, I know,
Race.
but
Yes,
far away,
I do
just
it.
looks like chicken. I would love to see a chicken man or something like that in a campaign someday.
Look, if there was an Arakaka subrace for hobgoblins, you don't gotta tell me twice. It sounds interesting.
Well, the thing is, I actually am I'm pre-ordering the Humblewood campaign.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
I might be choosing a bird species in the near future.
There you go.
Kel's gonna rejoin the rest of the party.
Yeah, I have a feeling
This is
it
when
might.
Alright, I'll welcome
my
him
character.
back when he comes over.
Yeah. Problem is, it's only coming out in November, so I have to wait for that.
Out of curiosity, like, what are the looks of the general adventures around here? Any group of them look as capable as ours does, or they just kind of look like random
I
types
am
of people?
Groot.
Not as many of the other group's party members are left. Like, assuming everyone started with 5, these teams are down to like maybe 3 and less guys.
Ooh, no. That means
Wow.
that they are not, because we did not have trouble.
Cause we good.
So these other people standing around are other adventurers, right?
Adventurers and nobles.
I kind of thought they
Okay.
were all nobles because of the attire, but fair enough.
It is a royal party, so even the adventurers would be dressed up.
Yeah, I just
Even
saw a
we're
little bit
dressed
of
up.
the. Yeah, I just saw a little too much of the hashtag baggy pants, and I was like, I don't know if adventurers would be into that style, but that's interesting. But yeah, so that's kind of depressing. I'm looking around, it's like, oh well.
Okay, Lord Fibblekin's gonna make his way over to our group now.
Hey.
And he's gonna start with Snelly, because she's the top.
All right. I choose wealth.
Okay, he'll write that down on a bit of parchment. Nala next.
Wealth.
And he'll write that down as well. We'll move to Aaron.
Status, something to build relations between my home and this place up here.
So noted. We may have to call you in for counsel to the specifics of that request.
Fair enough. And while he's talking, he'll be sure to kind of have the signet ring he wears in view, enough that he'll notice.
On to Maria.
I would like the knowledge, but my friend also wants riches.
Is your friend unable to speak for himself?
Yeah, he got a nasty thing on his neck, as I kind of point to the scar. He can't speak with it.
Deception with advantage.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Oh,
Someone
no.
sing a tune.
Guys. She's a bard. She got...
Deception. Hold on, let me get my character sheet because for some odd reason I didn't.
I'm still sweating bullets over here.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm also sweating really badly. My fan's not working right now.
Oof.
Hold on.
So why again, Nishida? I just want to say, low key, that was probably the most satisfying thing Arn's done in a while. Doing
Just a
the
bit, what was it? Perception?
Deception.
deception at advantage.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet
that-
babies.
So yeah, with that nat 20, he's gonna absolutely believe your story.
Everyone's just like looking over, side glancing, going, "Huh."
Arn's just seeing it soon, like.
And what manner of
Holy
knowledge
fuck,
would
the
you
dice
like, young
gods are
lady?
among us. What?
And what manner of knowledge are you seeking?
I am looking for a book that looks like this. It's a volume, as I pointed out my book. Like I show him my the book I have.
I have him roll history. I don't think I've seen a book like that, but you're welcome to check the Royal Library. We'll have to have someone escort you
That's
there.
what I was hoping. That's what I was hoping for.
And he writes down all that information on his page. And Cal is also going to ask for knowledge. He wants to learn more about metallurgy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Metallurgy?
Yeah.
You still have that book, right?
Yep. Still haven't opened it. Haven't had the time yet. You gave it to me like literally right before you came here.
Yeah.
He'll write that down and head off to go do other things. Just
Yeah, I was
for a
actually
moment.
planning to give that metal thing to Sally.
Well, it's a book. It's not like we can't both read
Yeah.
it.
Also, so like, is there? We had these 3 books that like that had this thing where it prevented people from opening it up unless we dispelled it. Would you like to maybe look at those things and see what you can do with those?
Okay. What
It's
exactly you want me to do?
It's basically like a weaker arcane lock spell that's just for convenience sake of whatever you wanna. It's like magic locking your personal journal. And it'll kind of actually take out the one he has.
So you want me to learn this?
Well, if you want to learn it, because I was thought maybe it'd be kind of cool to have it where we can have make it where people can't open our bags and stuff.
Well, just so you know, when I was going through the additional spells I had available to me last week, I actually picked up Arcane Lock along with the Enlarge Reduce.
Oh hell! Look
There
at
you
you.
go.
So we have Arcane Lock.
Okay. Also, then we have my my cookbook, like our witch's cookbook.
More like our hippies cookbook in my rifles.
Yikes! But
Yeah, that might be fun to use.
This is a one downtime when we're just like, you know what, fuck it.
Let's make some high ass pie.
We got a week to kill. Well, we know what we're doing.
right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
maybe...
DM.
Uh,
You get.
After a while, the royal family is going to begin mingling with other members of the party. Just wandering around a bit.
I point to the prince, is like, go, to Nella.
No.
Come on.
You go. All right, you're not into that. Why don't you go hit on the princess then?
I have to take care of this guy. I have to take care of our friend, Charlie. Charlie. I have to think Charlie Chapman every time I try to think of his name. Charlie. I have to think of. Yeah.
Yeah. This the thing that you wanted to keep. Yeah. No. I'm fine, perfectly here. It's all good.
Like if he comes around, we'll have a chat with him. But yeah, no need to rush and best of the world thing.
Oh,
It's going to end up being a much longer night than you want it to be.
Uh-oh.
Only 3 of the 12 eventualities have been removed so far.
Oh boy.
So let's hurry up and eat up. We got our shit. Maybe we can get going now.
What was the amount of the house that we wanted to build?
5,000.
5,000. We might, if we mentioned the 5,000 that we'd like to get, if he will bring it down because he won't want. There's probably a max. He has a max amount to give to a group of adventurers. So
I think a lot of them died.
yeah.
What are you going on about?
They might have a max amount for wealth, and we want to know if we throw out the. I might bring out 6,000 at first, and then if they bring it down, we will take the 5,000.
I think they would have specified. Or okay, no, we didn't ask.
Yeah,
Can we retcon a light second to see what they mean by wealth?
I'm going to go with no.
Damn it!
Money is money. That's all I care.
You might go up to the king and ask him.
When pardon me, sir, when might we expect our payment? I know you have to organize all of this.
You're not doing this right in front, right next to Nala, are you?
No, I'm just saying. Like I know he's busy. He's got to collect all the information. I just want to know when we'll get it.
Are you going to move your character up to the king?
Oh no, she's probably asking the advisor.
I'm not asking the king. I'm asking the guy that's coming around with like the ledger and writing down what everybody
where
wants.
Is that guy? I don't see him on the map.
He already left.
Well, he was just here, so like.
Where the fuck did he go?
He's already
Grab him-
left. He's
grab him
gone
before
off
he leaves.
to arrange things.
Grab him before he leaves, quickly.
I don't know where he went.
Shit.
Be gone.
I'm too short. I can't see in this crowd.
Oh shit. Anyway, we'll just next time we'll see him. We'll ask. For now, we need to worry about this thing. No.
You can ask one of the nobles and see if, like the guy next to you, to see if there's how much we would get for wealth.
Even one of the other adventurers also asks for wealth and probably had the foresight to ask how much.
We're not just trying to be greedy. We're just trying to figure out how much they're going to give.
Well, I mean, this is at least
Oh,
royalty,
fuck.
so it's not
He's
going to
going
be a
big.
small amount.
I did say he was mingling.
Guys, we got like bigger things to worry about right now. So the instruction was to talk to the advisor. Was he like going to? Are they going to give out the reward tonight, or like they're going to tell us a day after they collect all the information?
They didn't specify when you'd be receiving the reward.
Damn it! Shit. Okay. So.
Well, Aaron was specific. He's like, I'm not taking chances with just saying status.
Okay. Everyone act cool. We're just. Oh boy. So. I don't know what to do next. Is the music not gonna start back up?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There we are. Got tensions riding high over here now.
Yep. So,
Oh!
oh shit, he did. I look away for a hot second.
Hello.
Well, she greets him, respectfully, whatever Dragonborn, mannerisms there are. Maybe a bow or what, a small bow or whatnot.
Something like
She
that.
smiles.
Flirt.
Is he like offering his hand for a handshake?
Sure.
Okay, Snelly is gonna like do the excited handshake and like jiggle it up and down really fast. Nice to meet you.
He seems slightly taken aback at that.
I'm just excited because I've never shaken the hand of someone so important before. So yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Now let's go and do a little curtsy
I'm
and.
currently holding my book out, like flipped around, so you can see the language on it, and then holding it for it to get tightly.
Put your book up! What the fuck?
What?
Never mind. No, just no. Let's pretending she didn't see that.
When he gets on Aaron, he gives him like kind of like a respectful half salute, half bow, kind of showing status without like showing he has status here. It's probably a gesture from back home where he comes from, and gives him just kind of like a firm, proper handshake.
I quickly stuffed my book, my book in my bag.
What bag?
Oh, I
Our
don't
party
have
bag.
it.
Brought the party
I just
bag.
have it. My book with me. All right, never mind.
No, the party bag. Put it in the party bag.
Just,
So he's just greeting, or what? What
At
is
the
he
moment.
doing? Okay, cool. We're good then.
Kel's gonna give him one of those warrior forearm handshakes.
All right, I'll be right back.
Hello. I have a feeling the guy behind me is like, Charlie is probably sweating bullets.
He's like trying and failing to hide behind you.
Dude.
Don't let the big red man near me. I'm scared.
The king notices that.
Oh fuck.
No. No. Can you do right?
Don't mind him, he's shy.
Deception again?
Fuck!
Is it? Hold on. Is it really deception or persuasion? Because he
Either
is
or.
shy.
I think it's the same modifier.
Oh shit! What?
I am deceiving the king.
Why?
Deception?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? Why are we deceiving the king?
Well, so I argued that it might also be persuasion.
Is it
Basically, the
normally?
guy's trying to hide.
Jesus Christ. So I guess he was trying to say hi to our Charlie friend.
Basically.
So he's gonna not. He's gonna believe that.
What'd you tell him? I'm sorry, I had to go get the pizza.
He's shy, because he's hiding. The guy is hiding behind me.
Or at least trying poorly too.
Oh my fucking god. You know, he didn't get the intelligence mod. Okay, well that worked.
No more talking.
No more talking.
He's gonna gesture to Nala and say, "You look familiar. Have we met before?"
Oh.
Disregarding the battle meeting.
No. This is the first time I've talked to Your Majesty. It was at the battle meeting.
It's just you look like someone I used to know.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint. My first time being here.
I wonder if he met your mother.
What?
You didn't say that in character, did you?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Jesus Christ, no. Just keep shut. She's just gonna smile at him, kind of like, I'm sorry.
Well, it's of no matter.
Would it be really bad if I did say that?
See.
He's gonna gesture to Aaron, and I hear you're of a noble family yourself.
That I am.
May I ask what house?
The Vars family. From Snowspire.
I think I've heard that name before.
I'll smile at that. Not expecting it.
Then he toasts to future business with your people.
So it's back.
He'll begin to
Honey.
wander off again, resuming his place at the table.
You guys gonna go?
Alright,
ask
just
him
kind
how
of
much you
looks
were
at
getting?
Nala with that like. Oof,
I'm
kinda
still,
look.
I'm surprised they're not gonna ask like how much we'll be getting to the guy.
Yeah, everyone kind of panicked on that again.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No one asked
I want
about
to
the
know
wealth
how
before he
much.
left.
I want to know how much we'll be getting from the like for the price range. Is like, is
It's
there
not-
like
it's rude.
I mean,
It's rude to stare a gift horse
I-
in the nose. And
I know, but
well,
I just
it's
wanna
not just
know if-
that. It would be more proper to ask the coordinator rather than it would to ask the host,
Oh.
basically.
Well,
That's
yeah.
kind of why. Because we're actually polite people in real life. And kind of
Yeah.
realize this, whether or not we realize it.
Yeah, no, Nala's parents would fucking kick her ass if she said something like that.
See, Aaron would have just asked right there if he was going for wealth, and
So,
it's like, eh.
so would your parents know who he is, or they ever met him?
He's
Or
the king.
I wonder if he
Yes.
recognized you by your brother.
She kind of gives him a look like, you're saying I look like my brother?
I don't know.
She's just gonna stare down like, you know, you're lucky he's a handsome dude.
Yeah.
But
he is a really handsome dude.
no, she kind of like she kind of goes, well, he's the king, so everyone knows him.
Yeah, but it's rarely to have a king that actually remembers someone that looks like you.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
That happens. I mean, it's a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Someone that looks like you.
Maybe could it help out? Maybe it's something that we should focus. You should focus on seeing.
She shakes her head. Mm-mm.
No.
No, just trust me on this, Maria, okay?
Okay. You know I always trust you.
She goes and pats her head.
Very happy. And wags.
But when Aaron like
Charlie
gave her that
is-
look, she kind of like glances at him like, and so goes, well, congratulations, he officially recognized you as
Yes.
someone of importance. Look at you.
Honestly, kind of surprising. Didn't give my house name, and I didn't expect to be recognized.
Oh shit, maybe he knows more than we think.
Hey, makes my life easier.
I don't know.
In this specific case.
I
That's
I
what you
deceived him.
mean. If he comes around again or anything, I could try and see if he does. Out of character, I could try and insight him, I guess.
What were you trying to do?
No, nothing. I was just like in character saying I can see if he knows a little more than he's letting on. Out of character, I'm telling Kai that I could try and insight the king if she wants me to. It's the same thing, you know, 1-to-1. But yeah, nothing at the moment. We're just probably making more idle chatter since we just kind of threw a couple jokes about like, hey, you know, maybe you know stuff, or maybe you should pursue that.
Yeah.
Okay, a fair
Fair
amount
enough.
of time is gonna pass. Like, hour and a half. Okay, everybody make me a perception check.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Wart crawling
Needed
around.
that one.
Oh boy.
perception. You guys.
May I remove that?
I'm short. I can't see anything.
There we go.
Oh,
There's the 20
hey!
for the one.
So
They turned that
Armin
off.
and Kai are gonna notice that the king's beginning to lose his color.
He's losing his color.
He's not quite as red as he was when he was over near us.
The fuck?
She looks over and be like, "You think he's ill?"
You see Arn kind of having like a thinking, kind of quizzical look before he responds.
Should we go over there and see if he's okay?
Out of character.
If you
Maybe
want to.
not. Hold on. So like,
Yeah, I think you should go and see if he's okay.
well, I mean, if I could ask a question, Miriam, I was gonna ask
Yeah.
the DM real quick before I give a in-character response. Can I make like a check, an face check, to try and ascertain what might be going on with them, like Arcana or Nature, if either of those relate?
Do you have medical?
Because I don't know which one relates in this scene.
Can
Probably
Can
would
you
be
guys
medical, actually.
point out that could you
I'm sorry,
could you
what?
point out that he's looking different color?
No, we noticed.
Yeah,
That's-
you noticed. We didn't.
I know, but I didn't notice.
Yeah.
And I
Cal's
and I
got a
didn't
fucking
say
pillar in his way.
I didn't say quietly about like, do you think he's getting ill?
Can I check?
There'd be
Yeah.
medical check at disadvantage for the distance.
So, what check did you say I could make, DM?
Same check.
Medical.
Medical at disadvantage.
Perception might actually be useful, so I'll enhance for the party. Like, I'll give myself enhanced ability for wisdom. At least it's not a complete wash.
How's that? Would 11 work?
All you can tell is that he's not looking right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's something wrong. No, I think there's something wrong with him.
Where the hell is...
But yeah,
That's
something,
not
man.
helping.
When I'm literally like, where the hell is medicine? Oh, there it is.
I wish
alphabetical.
I could take the 25. Holy shit.
Oh, that's another 11.
Well, no, I enhanced the ability of this
Oh,
on
shit.
purpose.
That would still just bring you to.
Yeah, it was at a
straight
disadvantage,
roll.
so it had been a
So
straight
it'd
roll.
still be the 11.
Oh, I couldn't have like.
No.
Damn.
And well,
So yeah. Yeah, those are nice. 2 good rolls, but fail horribly.
It's good to get all the
okay.
shit rolls out of the way when we're not in combat, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not looking so good. I think you should go up there and see if he's okay.
why you gotta keep throwing this on me?
Yeah, you keep kind of throwing her.
You want
you're
something
drunk.
done? Go
Come
do
on,
it
you
You're
can
yourself.
go.
royalty, Maria. Chill with that.
Come on, man. You're a noble, Aaron. Go check it out.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it. He'll just kind of look
Like,
over
I
at
have a
Nala to
feeling
see
he
if
might be choking on something.
So that much I don't, but I have my suspicions.
Go.
Well, you just
so,
don't approach a king. You gotta request assist audience and then asking him if he's
Yeah, I
alright
know.
in front of the whole party.
So, quick question: he's still like on the ground floor, just mingling about, or is he like upstage?
It's a rug underneath the table.
Oh, okay. So, I'm sorry, I just looked at the map. He's
So
upstage.
it's like the table, but it's like low to the ground, and then it's like
You
a
know
little
what?
rug and sitting down in there,
More or less.
like
So,
those Japanese tables.
Not that low.
yeah. What I would like to do, because I don't want to like go all the way up there and like literally go and be like, hey, let me sit at your royal table real quick, right? I'm gonna go and basically like refill a little bit of my food, because it's been a hot minute. I'm sure I've been through a bit of my food.
Yeah, it's been about an hour and a half, so you're probably wandering around with an empty plate at this point.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go get some food to close some distance. Can I either make that medicine again or use that advantage now that I'm closer?
Yeah, you can take that at advantage.
Alright,
And
so
Nala's gonna go on the other side and get some more wine. She's gonna need
here
it.
you go.
Do you medicine again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking, do I make another one or do I just take that 21 since now it wouldn't be a diss?
You just make the roll again.
Okay. Yeah, with my sheet. Again, I can't find a goddamn skill.
They're alphabetical. At least for
Hey!
the-
Oh, never mind. No, I got it.
Hey, there you go. Look, as long as someone does it, look.
Hey,
21,
look.
21.
We do this thing of like we look at him and then we look at each other like, oh.
There you go.
He seems
Oh,
to.
this is.
Sorry. He seems to have the life force being drawn out of him. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, he isn't as vibrant as he was earlier. Seems to be
Can
drained of
someone
energy.
yell at the guard saying someone's attacking him?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's just
so-
create mass panic.
Yeah.
I do want to ask, so this wouldn't have been an Arcana check, given what it seems to look like? That's what I was asking, if Arcana or Nature would have applied here.
You can make an Arcana check to see if anything magical's going about.
Okay.
Does anyone have detect magic?
I do, but
Yeah, I do.
I think all I cast
Can
these
I
have it
use
'cause it's
my
good.
spell of detect magic?
Do you have your instrument on you?
Fuck.
Oh no. You didn't bring the vital bard thing. Yikes.
Wait. Hold on. Does it use voice? One second.
But no, your instrument
oh,
is
yeah,
your
it does
spell
use
casting focus.
Yeah, you need it to actually try. You said, yeah, so Arcana, give me a moment.
Yeah, it's supposed to. It's verbal and symbols. Yeah.
It seems
So,
like his natural magic energies are being sucked out of him.
Is the advisor or the person we talked to earlier about our boons anyone?
No, he is left.
is there a guard nearby? We can tell him.
Can I look around for anybody that might be like trying to subtly cast a spell or something, like making this happen?
Yeah.
I'd like to make that as well while I'm messaging
Yeah.
Cantrip to Nala what I just figured out. Just to keep her up to date.
And when Nala's pouring her cup, she's taking a sip. She's gonna look around the room.
I just love it how you guys are not finding a guard and telling him like, hey, there's.
We gotta do
someone...
this. We gotta figure out what the source is. If it's something that is someone else is doing, then
Praise enhance ability, I think.
Okay, so what are we rolling perception for?
To see if anyone's might be subtly casting.
Would
a
I
spell
have like
or...
wait, hold on. I think I have a Lyra on my guy, so I can use that.
You did not pack it with you.
Oh, we have to pack it with us?
There's a
Yeah,
specific
I-
reason I asked you exactly what you were taking to the party.
Yeah, this is why I brought my spell book. It's like, you know, gotta have that casting, you know what I'm saying?
poor
But,
Snelly, giving good ideas.
You can't
And
detect
they're all
anyone.
Anything, guys?
You can't detect anyone actively casting magic in this room.
Where is the prince and princess? They leave,
They've left at this point.
so no one's up there with him.
Nope.
Oh my god.
And it's at this point a pair of robed individuals will come from down this hallway over here,
Oh,
and they're gonna escort the king out.
well, there goes that situation. They look like doctors or something?
They're wearing white hooded robes.
Is that a particular like design for like a type of people here, or can I make a
Yeah, is that normal around here, basically?
Not that you're
Right.
aware of.
Can Nala roll history since it's Dragonborn shit?
Sure.
Can I help just by eliminating some of the possibilities for her?
Yeah, we'll apply that as the help action. So,
Yeah, there
you
you
roll
go.
that again.
Sweet. Damn.
Still a 14, no, nothing to laugh at. You got a nothing, mud.
He's just gonna come over.
From what you know about how Dragonborns operate, that seems sketchy as hell.
Guys, I think something's up.
We're
Should we
off
follow?
in the corner of the room, so I have no idea.
Oh, I'm talking to Arn and Snelly if Snelly follows.
Yeah, because no one else has moved up here. We're just kind of we're taking point at the moment.
Yeah.
I was gonna join and ask what's going on.
So,
We saw which way they went, right?
yeah, that
They
way.
went down the hallway to the left.
Okay. I want to see, like, since I'm short, if I can just duck under everybody and kind of like go along this wall and sneak in over around the hallway.
Okay.
So, Arn, what are you gonna say?
I'm just saying that he's going to relay the information using the message cantrip, so what's going on can't possibly be caught by straying ears. It's literally just the people in this party that hears what he's saying, one by one.
Although the others around you are gonna see you casting.
Well, actually, the message cantrip just looks like I'm pointing. So,
You kind of do it subtly, like he's just like talking and just pointing.
yeah, like it's hand gestures basically. Unless there's another caster in the room, they have no idea that it's a message cantrip.
Well,
Okay,
considering
I'm
we're in
gonna-
a room half full of adventurers. At least one of them's gotta be a caster.
Is all of them watching us?
Yes,
We're
another
standing
thing. We're
dead
just...
center in the room.
Hmm.
I'm gonna peek around the corner and see if I can get. I'm gonna like wave at Cal and Nala and see if I can get y'all's attention, and then like wave for y'all to come up.
Okay, well, I think Snelly wants to go figure this out.
Cal's gotta move.
How about
Alright, let's take the bull by the friends, I guess.
you
Can
go?
you guys tell me what's going on?
Well, hold
or-
on,
Yeah, you still haven't
guys.
moved over
Chill
here.
the fuck out, okay? We gotta first talk this out. Arn, go with the and I'm going to tell Maria what's going on. Someone needs to save the human. We're not dragging the human in this. Okay?
Alright, just kind of gives a bit of a smirk, like, alright.
So, anyway, she said that quietly, by the way, because some people like to overtalk. But anyway, and she goes over kind of nonchalantly. Goes, Maria. So the king, something's really weird's going on right now. The king's ill, and 2 white-robed men came and took him out. So took him out of the room. So the others are going to investigate. I'm going to stay here with you for a few minutes, and then yeah, because we can't drag this human along. I mean, drag Charlie
Yeah.
along. Someone has to
Oh,
say
you
it.
know, you remember his name.
You've only
For
said
this-
it a dozen times.
For this setting, I need to.
Yeah.
I can't be much friends now, can we? If we don't remember our friends' names.
You think
Anyway.
of it, he's a friend.
He's not a friend. He's someone who was just lucky I didn't get to him before you. And she, like, squints her eyes at him. But anyway.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wait here, and I'm gonna join them after a few minutes. So it doesn't look so suspicious that a group of people just walked out of the room.
Yeah. So do you know what's going on?
Nope. We just know that something weird's going on, and the others are going to investigate.
Okay. I wish we had any way to talk to them, like a walkie-talkie or something like that.
Say that again?
Or should we have some way to talk to them if they need our assistance?
That'll be
Yeah,
fine.
no.
Okay, so as
If
far
I had
as I know, enhanced ability only works on one stat at a time.
Yeah, it only works at 1 stat at a time. So I gotta manually change that. I'm gonna have to do it before the skill comes up, so it's fair.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, so that's why I was gonna wait a few minutes, cause
Yeah, I didn't bring a musical instrument at all, so I'm pretty useless without it.
Shit. Didn't I wrote mine what I was gonna bring?
Yeah, you put it in the pouch. You brought a knife that you wrapped up.
Fuck. I thought I brought a musical instrument, but never mind.
I mean, I have my drums, but I don't think you're proficient in.
No, I'm not.
She is, but I don't think you brought them with you.
Oh, actually, I didn't. Fuck. I'm looking. I just remember what I have in my notepad, and I'm like, wait, no, I don't.
Oh,
Also, it's in
let
my
me see
bio
my
page.
proficiency.
So, anywho, the other group can go on now. Now that's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
wait like 5 to 10 minutes before joining them.
Okay, so at the end of this side hallway, there's a big pair of double doors. Rather nondescript in appearance.
I'll ask quietly. We just want to knock and not make things suspicious, or
I want to try to I'm trying to be stealthy here because I don't want them to know that they're being followed.
Group stealth.
What?
Hmm.
of course.
Group stealth. Group stealth. Yeah.
Sure, let's roll it.
Oh boy. I was gonna ask if I could just take my passive since I'd just be half stealthing but not super intending to be sus, but I don't think that applies here. Roll.
Silly roll.
She did.
Yeah, she did. I did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting it.
Oh, okay.
Ironically, I'm
Very
stealthy.
nice.
And I'm
You're
not driving.
invisible,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
We managed to sneak away from the party without catching any side eyes.
I want to see if I can crack this door open and peek into the other room as quietly as possible.
Okay, so sleight of hand. Yeah, you edge the door open ever so slightly. It's far enough to peek your head in, and it appears to be a somewhat of an antechamber that you can see immediately. At the far side of the room, you can see another door, and it's fairly well lit up in here.
Okay, so we'll have to make our way across the next room. There's nothing else in it. Nope.
Not really.
Okay, I'm gonna slip in and try to sneak across the room to the next door.
I'm assuming Aaron is going to follow as well. Or did he disappear somewhere?
Aaron.
That's a muted headset. I would have asked Cal if he thinks we should follow. If he doesn't like saying, like, if it says yes or I don't know, yeah, he'll follow. If he says no, then stay.
Cal's
But-
fine with following. He's armed, so.
Alright, so. Yeet.
Just a moment.
Oh boy. Get sick of this apparently. Quick question just because it might matter. Is Nala following us eventually after a few minutes or?
Yeah, I said after about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm gonna let the DM cue that.
Alright.
You gonna drag
I'm just
my ass
making
with
sure
you
that's
guys, or
remembered.
am I gonna be stuck behind?
You're gonna get stuck behind, because this is your pet.
Yeah.
Go take care of the dog.
I don't mind being stuck behind. I can actually do some stuff while I'm at it.
Okay.
Damn, Snelly got an 8-mon in that sleight of hand mix. I just noticed.
Yes.
It's hard not to have fast hands when they're little.
Fair.
Probably maybe get some more food and then hunkle down in the corner of the room.
Okay, so how are the rest of us progressing?
Can't see the map at the moment.
I probably gotta zoom out.
No, I mean like I am zoomed out all the way. I don't have vision.
It's only
for
to the
token.
left. All the way to the left.
No, I don't see it. So let me refresh. Hold on.
Oh, that's a lot of that's a big tunnel. Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
It kind of looks like a servant's passageway. So you can move about the castle without being seen.
Yeah, just give me a moment. I think my roll's having a yikes.
He's gonna leave markings for me so I can follow.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. We haven't come
Oh, I
to
thought-
any, like,
I thought there
T
was a-
intersections. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was, so.
Ah, okay, there we go.
Okay, so how are we progressing?
Well, I mean, if Sonoli's taking point, Arn will kind of provide the charismatic backup in case we get our asses cut.
Cal's gonna
Nice.
take up the rear, hand on hilt.
Yeah. Arn will kind of take mid because casting if shit starts being like, oh, well, we gotta kill somebody now. God damn it.
Not to mention Snelly is only carrying a dagger.
Well, I've got my
Mm.
pouches, but
Yeah.
The
yeah.
only reason Arn is allowing her to take fun is because she is stealthy AF. Much more than he is. Arn's a big man.
Yeah. The only thing is, I'd like my pouches only carry certain things. I don't have my nothing, no special weapons
You don't have your giant dog
or
out.
anything. Yeah, I have tools. That's it. Okay, yeah, I still want to remain stealthy because, like, I don't want them to hear us coming up on us, so I'm gonna try to peek through the next door.
Just leads down further down the hallway.
Okay. I I want to see. Guys, do you think I should check and see if they've left anything behind, like tripwires or anything? I don't know if they do that, but like if they set an alarm.
Yeah, there's probably something involving the floor. Just it's the nature of royal castles and security.
Well, I don't know about if there'd be like that kind of trap, but any kind of I don't know. Better safe than sorry. We don't want to trigger anything that might make noise and give away our position here. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can look down this hallway for traps.
Do you want some help with that?
Yes, please, because I'm not the trap person usually. I mean,
you have a cat.
Not,
Are you spending the time to resummon it? Because it definitely wasn't with you at the party.
I think I can, because I never despawned my familiar, I can, as a bonus action, just bring it to me.
Oh wait, is looking for traps perception or investigation?
Perception. As long
Crap.
as they're not magical traps.
Well, you got advantage on your perception, so you know. You must get looking with you.
Okay.
No traps that you can detect, at least in the part of the hallway you can currently see.
Okay. I'm gonna go down to the next corner and peek around the corner and see that it's another thing. And I'm gonna see if I stand like here, if I can kind of look around the other corner and look for more traps around this bend area.
Thank you, DM.
That's my girl. You check those traps like Nala did in that other tunnel.
Hey, look at the 15. Thank God.
Yeah, you continue to not find any type of trap as you progress.
Okay, looking around the corner, I see more hallway, guys.
A lot of hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna inspect this hallway for traps. Again, like any tripwires or anything that might give away our.
Continues to be no traps.
Okay, good. So they're not covering their tracks as far as I can tell. I'm gonna go down to the next corner and peek around the corner. Make sure there's nobody there. And then look down this hallway for traps.
Oof.
That's
As far as you can tell, there's no traps.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next corner. And then peek around that corner. Make sure nobody's there. Then come around the corner and look for more traps.
And that one dungeon that had all the traps, just as you all looking for traps around every corner now.
Well, I wasn't in charge of traps last time, so you know.
It was me.
Yeah, again,
Also, I
nothing as far
mean,
as you
high-end
can see.
characters. We're just like, sorry. That was
Okay. No traps?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go down to the next corner. Peek around the corner. Still see nobody. We're going in circles, guys. And check for traps around here.
Still not finding anything.
Nice, good. We're right behind them. They don't have time to set traps, right? Okay.
We're a couple minutes behind them, but
Yeah.
they seemed a little
Peeking.
preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah, checking this area, and I want to check the door too. Any traps or anything in this threshold area?
Nothing that you can detect. It'd be about now that Nala showed
Okay,
up.
good.
Oh,
I show up. Cool.
Oh, 1 second. There's someone here.
So I do want to ping 2 of Musket's abilities. I don't think they're gonna come up, but I can't be sure because we know some magic's involved, right? So I'm gonna ping that and ping that. Musket has to be close enough to the source, but these are things to keep in mind, DM.
Okay.
I was wrong. The dogs are just dumb. But I am expecting someone to show up. I have to let them in, but I don't have to like visit with them. So okay.
I don't have to socialize.
Yeah, I don't
Thank
have to
God.
socialize. I just have to let them in the house. Yeah. So I want to. I already checked the door for any trap triggers, whatever.
Yeah.
I want to try to peek through this doorway very carefully. Do that thing where I just
Sleight
like
of hand again.
Okay.
Musket will try to not distract you with that, because it can't help you.
And you'll be
Yeah.
able to inch it open without causing too much issue.
Okay.
Damn.
What can I see?
Give me just a moment to reveal it. See about that much.
Okay, what is that?
That seems to be like a, what's the word for it?
I think I know what it's called. It's something that's used in the Find Familiar spell when you cast it. Hold up.
I can't think of the proper name for it, but it's like a big
Yeah.
stone plinth with, oil inside of it that you light on fire to create light.
Oh, the like brazier thing?
Yeah,
There you
Brazier.
In Skyrim.
Ah, there you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
And
it
is that like wood next to it or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Couple stacks
okay.
of wood about
Cool.
3 to 4 feet high.
Like,
Okay. If I want to like slowly inch my way in and like poke my head further in to see if I can see the rest of the room.
Roll me stealth. Okay, you're gonna start moving into the room.
am I
And,
like inching this?
You're probably going down the hallway as this is
Yeah.
happening. So,
Yeah, you're just strolling along because
Oh
we've
no,
already
I'm
been through
power
that. You don't have-
walking. Like,
oh yeah, they moved down like half the hallway, girl.
what the
We're taking our
fuck?
time.
So
Oh.
yeah, as you move into the great chamber of the catacomb, you spot the king on an altar with several white-robed people standing around him and chanting in Draconic. And I forgot to get rid of that music earlier.
I don't speak Draconic, so.
Don't worry, someone's coming. Can't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, also, question, how...
Oh, yikes.
but I'm gonna like look back at Cal and be like, this is bad.
Okay, what I miss?
Everything.
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 Yeah.
Musket will kind of get closer. Does Musket start to hear the chanting as she gets a little closer? Like, is it very audible, or...
For God's sake.
What now?
Can we not have a normal party and not have this type of shit going on?
Never.
Exactly, this is D&D, guys. Alright, so, like, is Musket, when she moves up, just to kind of trail behind, Nelly, can she start to hear the Draconic a little bit?
With its big ears, it'd be able to detect it farther back than Snelly would. Pretty much as soon as she opened the door.
What's the rough idea what they're saying? Because she's gonna give, like, a rough idea back to Arn being canon, you know?
Does it know Draconic?
Yeah. It knows the languages I assign to it, which, I always assign all the languages I know to my familiar, because it's just useful like that.
This is ancient Draconic.
Yeah, so
So,
give me just,
you're
I
only-
guess, a rougher
You're
version of
only
it.
picking up like bits and pieces of what they're saying.
Yeah.
But basically, they're performing rites to try to restore him.
Store him.
Store. Okay, so using the message cantrip, I'll relay that to both of Cal and Snelly. But being that it's a chant, a bit sus. I feel like I don't need to make an Arcana check to be like, restoration spells don't require chance. It's like,
And then bam, Nala comes up. She's like, wait, what's going on?
Same thing with you to message, also probably a hello at the start, like, welcome to the shit show.
Oh my god. And she's gonna squeeze past and like want to take a peek in, like, what the fuck?
They're chanting something.
Hold on a second. Just because I need Musket to be at the top. It's small.
If I had to say, from out of character, it's just if they're chanting to restore him, I think we just should just leave him alone.
Can I understand them? Are they like,
Do you know what they're saying?
or is it the same?
The same, because they're speaking an ancient dialect, so you only know bits
like-
and pieces.
It's like listening to a old English chant. You kind of, you think you understand what they're saying, but you're not 100% sure.
Pretty much.
I'll ask if someone wants me to use the tongue spell on them.
Me.
Is there a way I can actually kind of watch what they're doing and kind of inspect what kind of magic they're using?
You'd probably have to get a bit closer for that, but you'd risk detection.
Is one of them, out of curiosity, is one of them holding a book?
Alright, so like, out of character,
Not
Kai,
you're aware of.
I'll do it. I just want to make this globally known. This is one of my 2 third-level spell slots, so you want it?
Yes.
Alright, so now Nala has the tongue spell on her that doesn't require concentration, thank god. So for the next hour, she can understand anything that's spoken, regardless of how ancient it is.
Okay, I'm gonna pull back just a second. Aaron, do you think your cat could run in there and then like I'll run in right after it like I'm chasing the cat and be like, there you are, and then pick it up and so I can get closer?
You know, you're the second worst most idea maker ever.
Yeah, I don't think these 6 magic users are going to be able to identify a familiar.
Yeah, also, like, Aaron would say, yes, only if you say it's your familiar.
I don't know if I can pull that off.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, what are they saying? It's like tongues on me now. Gross.
that sounds
the
pretty
words
weird.
they're saying aren't as important. They do have arcane power behind them, but as you're not a magic user, you have no way of knowing what power they hold behind them.
They hold behind them, like using, or?
Pretty much. Like, you don't know the power behind their spells, but you can understand what they're
Okay.
saying.
Can we identify that it's arcane and not divine?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because I'm pretty sure there's the healing and restorative spells come for divine magic.
Yeah, but it's
And
not
that's
even
not-
move curse, so they get nothing.
So-
Arcana check, then?
Musket will help.
Nice.
Because that's some, like, specifically arcane magic, Musket would know.
So I-
roll that with advantage.
19, still pretty good.
Doesn't seem like... From what you've seen of Arin's cleric magic, this doesn't seem like the same thing.
Okay, guys, I don't think they're helping him. Simply because it's not like divine.
Wait,
Shit.
hold on. But it looks like they're.
Wait,
It sounds like they're holding something back. I guess it was a bad idea to let me do this because I have no idea about magic.
Rip. I mean, I would have done it, but I would expend the offer first, as that's how Aaron is as a character. So Aaron's gonna say, is using message again. If we want to go in there, we should just be honest and say we were concerned for the king's health. If we need a talker, Aaron will take the lead if no one else wants to.
okay, can we like wait 1 minute just to see if the king's like improving?
yeah,
or
that's
getting worse?
exactly what I was gonna say. We're gonna all.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
I want to wait like 1 minute and just watch, see what happens.
Yeah.
I will be
Then he turns
using...
into a giant red dragon.
Yikes.
Okay,
So I'll
so
tell Cal to watch the rear for a moment because I want to use my familiar's eyes. So I'll just be
he'll
like standing in
oblige.
front there. Sweet. So I'll be watching this as well using musket eyes.
So if you
I
guys are
thought you
just sitting and watching for a minute, I'm gonna need a stealth roll from both of you.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ready to catch me, girl?
Hopefully, hopefully I did good enough for both of us.
I only
Oh,
did.
for both of us.
Uh-oh.
She kind of slips like, oh, shit.
chanting stops. Everyone goes down.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Oh,
Not
no.
what you want to hear, you know what I'm saying?
The chanting does stop.
Uh-oh. Now
Oh,
it's
God.
backing the fuck up. Guys, I think they heard me.
Like... Uh-oh.
The group then moves to the door opposite the room and leaves.
Oh, shit.
They leave? What?
Okay, but we had a whole, like, good couple 30 seconds. Was it, like, changing him in any negative way, or...
He was
Like-
beginning to get his color back, but
Oh.
you would have also noticed that there seemed to be energy streaming through the wall of the that door that left is on.
Streaming through the wall as
Who
it's
wants to
following?
follow?
No, it was flowing through the wall to him.
Hmm.
As they stopped chanting, the beam sort of disappeared.
That makes me a little concerned about who the king really is, but okay.
Yeah, so...
I
because
wanna try
was
to-
watching-
Quickly run, but quietly, to the next door that they went through.
Well,
Okay.
real quick, it might be prevalent to know first. I do want to make an Arcana check to try to ask him what that magic was, since Arn himself was looking at that. Musket would have no damn idea, but thank God I was looking. Is that okay, DM?
Yeah.
Alright.
Goddamn. But yeah, that was some ancient draconic magic. Its nature is still unknown to you, but
Can I ascertain effects, maybe like a school of magic with that?
give me a second.
Also, sorry if I sound a little bit pained, guys. I'm having a bit of a tummy ouch. I'm bearing through it though.
I know the feeling I have this thing where it feels like there's a needle stuck in my gut, and it just hurts like a motherfucker.
Random question: is it caused by like the stomach acid just acting up?
No, I legit feels like a piece of needle stuck in my
Then
gut.
I was gonna be like, oh, we might have the exact same thing, but no.
I actually really don't know. I have talked to doctors. They said, "Oh, it's only stomach cramps." Like, I've been having this since I was in high school.
Yeah, like stomach cramps. I do not think so.
Yeah, I've been having this every year. Like, at first it was in the beginning of the year. It was like when I was in high school or elementary school. It was just started once every year, but now it's just been getting worse and worse.
Okay, I got an answer for you now. It was abjuration magic.
Abjuration.
Abjuration.
Abjuration could be protection.
Yeah. Just give me a
Could be
moment,
a lot of things.
I'm just gonna if it's okay with you.
You
Jim,
guys
let
are
me
not
know.
gonna study the altar or are you just gonna keep going?
Well, I don't know yet, but if I can have a quick moment, I'd just like to run through some of the abjurations from like 3rd level and lower, since that's what Arn would know.
While you guys do that, I'm gonna go get something more to eat. So yeah.
You're just pigging out there with your human.
She out there chilling. Alright, so abjuration. Let's see.
Let me just make a quick roll while that's going on.
So
Okay.
actually,
Actually,
what they are using. I'm just gonna kind of say this, and it's also him bringing this out with the message cantrip. It could very well be proper restoration magic. I see nothing in here that's like a curse, and I see not a single spell that is bad. So, as
So,
far as
maybe
what
we
they're
could
doing,
just wait. Sally!
Sally would have been the first one messaged because just to let her know.
I want to see where they're going.
I
Oh.
think we should leave him alone.
Wait, are those
Tells them to
boxes
join
in
up.
there?
They're stacks of wood. Fuel
Sally,
for
I
the
swear to God.
braziers.
Leave him alone.
They're fuel for
Are
the.
you sure? What if something happens?
The worst spell that could have been cast on him, as far as what Arn would know, would be Dispel Magic, and that's if somehow they're contorting that to dispel his natural magic. But
What's
his
that?
color was returning, so I doubt that.
I wonder if he's not really a red dragon. Born.
That's kind of another thing I was like.
Hold on. Or he's been around for a really long time. Maybe this is
Oh yeah, a Lich
Right.
Dragonborn. That's something we really
no,
want to mess with.
not
How
a
about you guys
Lich
come back?
Dragonborn.
No. So I think the actual thing that would make a little bit of sense that assumption is maybe he's like a white or silver because if he's blue color, well, he wasn't gaining a difference,
No, Dragonborns lose color when they get older, guys.
do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could lose the shininess in their scales, among other things.
Oh, I thought it was just a shine.
No, they also get white around the tips of the scales. Dragons, though, they kind of lose their luster, but they keep their color. Dragonborn lose color.
Okay. So
It's
I
like
would also
losing
say
their, it's like their hair's going to get white, like for humans and stuff, while they're getting older. Also, when this whole thing is going on, is there anything changing into the party?
What do you mean?
Like there will be like people getting sick or something like that.
Every now and again, someone will leave.
so.
Waiters and other wait staff are going to keep coming out and repopulating the tables.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot's going on. I'm making checks every now
We're-
and again
We're
for
just
a status of
waiting,
the party.
like waiting for them to actually tell us how much we're gonna get.
So hold on a second. When Arno at least tell Nala, because everyone else decided to go across the room like shit. Arnold asked Nala if he should go back upstairs, or if we should go back upstairs to see who it is that might have done that effect to him. It was probably one of the adventurer's hands he shook, since curse spells and other things are touch-based.
Hold up. Let me listen to this theory.
Keep in
What
mind,
if-
you also didn't detect anyone casting magic while you were already up there.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, if it was already cast, right?
Fair enough.
Well, no, listen. So, what if he's been around a long time, longer than any other Dragonborn? What if this is a
I don't know. You guys are talking this, and while you're in this area.
Hey.
Don't interrupt, please.
Yeah, Maria, come on.
But what if this is just a way to keep him youthful and alive? He
And
found some.
Arno will agree with that. It's just someone might have kind of started this
Or it didn't start by anything, but it's like trying just to, it's like a energy bar, or like a what do you call it, hourglass. You know how the sand starts to dwindle and you just have to flip it over. So
Yeah, and like that makes sense. It's just you'd think they would have done this just to make sure the battery was full, metaphorically, before the party started, and it's kind of that's happening now, right? That's where
it
like
would make any
I'm
sense
coming
for someone to. I guess it would. I guess to show his true colors, but I mean, you're gonna have to do that. I can't see any magic shit.
Well, basically the question then
You
resides
can't,
with
just don't know how
the
to interpret it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the question resides in the fact of, well, do you want to like stay down here with them, make sure they don't get things messed up, and I
No,
can do my
I'm gonna get them
familiar,
more in trouble. I'm not very stealthy.
Alright, so if we want to head back up, we can head back up.
Yeah. So.
Alright.
I love how you guys like at first like oh, we're bringing a human into the party. Oh God, we're all gonna die. Let's go down to this basement, see what's going on with the king.
Yes, because it's a little more important. The king is a very influential character here, and if he's in trouble, we should look after him. But there was something's weird going on, and a gnome's curiosity cannot be sated. So.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna give them the aid of my familiar for some of the checks they might need, revolving arcane magic. I guess we're heading up because.
I wish you.
Can I just peek?
You can keep going. We're going to head back up, so be careful.
Yeah. So do you want us to just pull our tokens to the left, DM?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all are leaving us down here?
Yes. Good luck. You're not.
Are you going to leave
more
your
mess.
familiar with her?
Also, isn't there
Are you
a
gonna leave
range
your
on how
phone?
far away from you your familiar can actually desist?
100 feet, and I believe it goes through walls without any impairment. So with where they are right now, when we go back to that corner we were sitting in, I'm good. If they go a lot further in, I'm like, I'll keep track of it.
Now he knows where it is on if they're on the
So-
same plane, but to communicate and give
100 feet.
commands. Yeah, the last command would be try to help them.
So it'd be right now they are 10 feet above where the doors are. DM, can you just send me a snippet in the chat of the other map so I can keep track of distance? Because I'll
So
let you know
is
once
this, like,
she's out
underneath the throne room?
Probably.
Probably. Would make sense. Like just a screenshot or something of specifically
Basically,
that
the
map.
stairs here connect to the door at the other side of the map.
Yeah. And like I'm assuming the stairs are more or less like they start and end at what would be the same square as like the level changes, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, so that if I can get a snippet of the other map, I can keep perfect track of distance and be like, well, they're too far away, can't do the telepathy. I will know if and when my
Yeah.
familiar dies, regardless of distance. So
The
that's
squares aren't really on this map, but
yeah. Let me.
it's the raw
I'll
version
try
of the
to
map.
zoom in heavily.
Like, judging by the size of the doorway, you can estimate
I
the
can-
difference.
Yeah, I can estimate just from that one tile hallway right there. Yeah. Let me pop this in the MS Paint. Boom.
MS Paint? Oh man. I love
Just to
using
keep track.
MS Paint.
So, you guys can continue on. I'm just going to be doing a little bit of number counting.
Okay,
As...
so
Sure.
how's Snelly progressing on this?
Just with the party.
I'm less confident now, but I want to peek into the room.
She needs to see.
I just wanna make sure he's okay.
Okay, so we're moving into the next area.
Well, I want to peek into the next area.
In other words, sleight of hand and and stealth.
It's stealth
Yeah.
that she opens the door a lot. It's sleight of hand if she opens it a little, you know?
Should I still roll stealth? Just cause, or like, which one do I roll first?
Sleight of hand to open the door, and then stealth to remain quiet.
Okay.
Bunny sweat, bunny sweat.
Bunny sweats.
Kel, do you need that to roll? Since you're with her.
It's good rolls though, I'll be honest.
Okay, so you creak open the door. You see that this kind of opens up into a hand-dug cave type of area.
Oh,
Like, it
Well,
seems
I
like
can't
this
do
area
much
was dug
longer.
out by humans, or at least humanoids, rather.
Cal, it's a cave.
You can finally stretch out. Been confined this whole time to my smaller size.
Oh, you poor thing.
If if I'm not wrong, caves are not normal in castles. They're usually fully built. But okay.
I guess
Should
you've
we
never
keep
played
going?
Fable.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
At
I
least
said
Fable 3.
normal. That was the one exception.
Fair.
Do you want to keep going? It's just us out here.
I can handle myself.
Okay.
You're shit out of luck.
Okay, so if anything goes wrong, I'll just hide behind you.
Fair enough.
Cat will try to comfort the Snella because she looks nervous, and Cat can tell.
Yeah, I am nervous that we're practically alone down here.
Well.
All of our friends are upstairs.
See, I'm usually a yes and kind of person when it comes to D&D. This is one of those where it's like, well, okay, nice. Oh
At least
boy,
if
I gotta.
at least he's looking through the familiar's eyes, he can see what's going on with our situation, so at least we could kind of count on
My
backup.
cursory looks. Thank God they're not out of my range yet. I'm keeping good track of this one though. I will ask when we go up and we basically meet up with Mary again. If we want to just kind of like move a little more closer to the north where like the food table is, make it look like we're just eating and hanging out again. Because I can get a better like longer distance with musket.
Okay, so how are we progressing here?
Well, I'm hugging this wall right here. So
She doesn't have a big, scary dragon lady to hide behind now.
alright, how far does this go? Cause like I can see dark vision if it's dark.
Yeah, that's true. Does musket have it? I don't think.
So is this a wall right here?
Musket has dark vision. Thank God.
Give me a sec to reveal what you can see with dark vision. I completely forgot you had it.
Yeah. I'll remind you.
There we go. Here's a Dragonborn.
Huh, that actually looks decent. Surprise.
Part of me wants to make the obvious joke of if that's the king when he starts losing his color. He a pink
Oh,
dragon.
okay. Alright,
Except I'm
thinking
pretty
about the
sure that
princess.
one's female.
Yeah, that's a female dude.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. I made a comment of like trying to find a decent-looking female dragonborn.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. That's why I gave up on it.
I have like certain websites.
Mary, you mind if I just take this for a campaign I'm running? In case I need it?
I don't think he
Yeah, it
cares.
works. Okay.
I don't think he's
I
paying
have to
attention.
ask because sometimes,
okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quietly move up to here so that way I can like look around this wall corner thing.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to post it.
Okay, let me reveal what you can see further. I think that's about right.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to this one so I can look around the next. Or, well, hang on, I can't see. Well, here, if I move actually a little bit further up, just to see if there's a continuing wall over there. Like, if there's a wall over here or not.
Okay, what now?
I just moved up, like, 3 squares. Okay, so there is a corner, and I'm gonna move up here to the next corner and look around.
Okay. Cal's just gonna be following you as closely as possible because he cannot see in the dark.
Okay. You're in luck. You're with the gnome.
Right?
Could have ended up down here with Nala and we'd both be blind.
Okay, I'm gonna come up here, like follow the wall, and see what I can see further.
Must be hard, yeah.
Okay, about here you start hearing a low rumbling and speaking in a language you don't understand.
Okay, does the low rumbling, is it kind of like earthquake rumble, or like large creature rumble, or like rumble from the chanting rumble?
It's like a
Like how?
slight tremor under your feet. It's not like registering on a seismic level, but it feels like the ground's vibrating a little bit.
Is it
Okay.
any of these, DM?
If I feel the ground, does it feel like it's vibrating from like a magical nature, or possibly something else?
It doesn't seem to be magical. It's also none of those languages. Also, if you're viewing through Musket's senses, you'd be able to feel the vibration as well.
Yeah. So, Musket, just because nature of beast-based creatures, is going to kind of retreat and look scared. And just kind of looks at the two of them.
Musket, where are you going? You gotta stay here with us.
Wasn't really aware a spirit could feel fear, but okay.
I mean, it's based on a fae, fiend, or undead of my choice. I think that's also celestial. I tend to go with celestial because, yeah.
Usually have a lot of cool side abilities.
Yeah, so this is kind of like celestial familiar. It's kind of like.
It might also be getting too. Is it getting too far away too? Because we've gone a little ways.
Is the rumbling getting stronger or weaker?
We haven't moved from when she checked for it.
Okay. Well, if all right, so I'm gonna
come back.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna start moving slower now because I don't want the like rumbling and disturbing. I don't want to disturb anything basically. So I'm gonna like walk as carefully as I can, like I'm walking on eggshells with this vibrating ground.
Tiptoe.
Yeah.
Of
course. The cat's ready to fly.
Okay, so I want to like follow along this wall, or is it? What do I see anything further?
Give me a second.
Okay, I'm gonna continue following the wall very slowly. Just yeah, because I'm worried here. I'm scared.
You got this.
I'll see. Do I see anything up there?
Give me a second. Trying to move Musket slightly.
I can manage it if it's too much.
Musket, you're in the way. It's like first he wants to run away, now he's like trying to like get on our shoulders and go from shoulder to shoulder across our face. He's like, I can't see.
No, at this point the cat's kind of like hovering above the ground, ready to just kind of yeet itself out of the immediate danger zone if one pops up. Again, you might want to roll persuasion to get those health actions back, because this is what happens when a cat gets spooked, you know?
All of a sudden, it's like
Would
one
that
of
be
those
more nature?
poop scares.
Shouldn't that be what?
I'll have Cal roll nature, see if he even knows how to cat. Not very well.
I'd also take an animal nature or persuasion, any of those, because she's intelligent enough. It's just she's scared.
She starts heavy-handed petting it.
Aww, look at him trying to be nice.
She appreciates the pets, but it doesn't seem to help the mood. Like, it helps her not feel like she's going to die right now, but there's danger. Just a little blurb from the Treesome page. They remember anything they've experienced, and I'm sure Musket is at least seen or heard of an earthquake before, and that's what she's associating this. This place about a cave-in.
Bad things are about to happen. Shit!
Yeah, because she doesn't know where it is. She can't make a check for it.
Like, how far underground do you need to take a king? Like, what is with this cave?
Don't worry about it.
Right.
Okay, so how are we progressing from here?
I need to see.
Feels.
What can I see from this point?
Didn't I already reveal from this point? Because I moved Cal up.
No.
So she would be able to see basically 60 foot on a ruler. Can't at all, but she could basically see anything that's like here-ish and a bit over there. Like right about here, approximately.
Yeah, I didn't make this cave completely to scale, so I'm just kind of winging it on size.
Gotcha. That's fucking adorable, Maria.
I saw that. I'm like, that's perfect.
Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna slowly move up here and like peek around this corner over here. Like right that way.
Okay.
I wanna look this way.
Make a dexterity save.
Ah, crap. Okay.
Oof.
Oh god, what happened?
Uh-oh.
What did you roll?
And she rolled a dex save. You should have took the cat's worrisome meows to heart.
Okay, so as you move further around this corner, you peek around just in time to take a torrent of fire to the face.
What? I didn't see anything, did I? Before
You
the
saw
fire
a
hit me in
lot
the
of things.
Oh god. What is that?
Oh boy.
What are those?
Not a roll
Hello,
damage. Oh, because it isn't registered as an attack. That's why.
Wait, what level are we?
We're all level 5, and these are 3 wormlings, so these are 3 CR2.
Cool. Just remember, you have uncanny dodge.
Does she?
Yeah, level 5.
Who does?
That's the rogue, not the
Yeah.
Shit, you're not the rogue. Oh, I'm so sorry, Artificer. I was thinking like my halfling shit right now, so I'm like, dodge it. My bad.
Yikes.
Ooh, look at all those dragons. Yikes.
Alright, so what exactly happened?
You got a breath of fire from one of the wormlings towards your face, and you failed to save, so...
Ouch.
Wait,
The far.
in a 15-foot cone?
Probably
I'm
the
30
one
feet
that...
away.
Alright.
This is true, actually.
I'm 25 feet from that one.
Wow.
But
That is
they're
my
not
bad
close
then.
enough.
Well, it was a warning shot
Yeah.
then.
Okay, warning shot. Like, oh shit.
That is my
Alright,
bad.
I'm gonna
Misread
back
the
up.
thing.
Alright, I'm gonna back up and like push Cal forward, be like, they're dragons, go get them.
Okay.
Let's not.
So roll into initiative.
Why do you want to mess with
with-
these guys?
So with Cal, DM, just can you roll me a flat charisma on him, just to see if musket will stick on his shoulder or just immediately fly instantly.
While I'm pushing on you, can I cast a spell actually?
You can.
I'm sitting there like, I'm back in the party.
Nice. All right, stick with you.
I wonder what's taking our guys. I hope not they're going to try to kill anything that's down there. We don't
It's
really want
very
to piss off the
specific.
king.
Well,
Let me
they go
just-
down there.
This is what Aaron says. Did you see him with his eyes closed? He's kind of like leaning up against the wall, hanging out with you guys. He's like, he opens his eyes. Ah, shit.
What the fuck's going on down there?
According to Snowy, dragons.
Can you tell them to get the fuck out of there and come back up here?
I'll try.
Okay, so quick question. Would I be able to cast a spell before the initiative, or do I have to wait my?
Well, they had already attacked you before you backed up, so I would consider that your moment of trying to do something.
Okay.
Rearrange.
So while I'm pushing on Cal to go get him, I'm casting enlarge on you.
Oh dear
Enlarge,
God.
enlarge. Do it.
Is there enough room in here for you?
Well, while Smelly and Kel dies, I'm gonna go off and make some food.
You can probably just like kick him.
Okay, so
Because I
as
have
you
a feeling
place your
that-
hand on Cal,
let me do this.
Roll 20 wants to respond to me. You watch as he grows to massive proportions. Right.
You're like, wait, I know the spell works like this, but
Oh, I'm reading it as I'm talking. Because it changes the weapon size too, and increases its damage. So, for the next minute, Cal is considered huge size.
whatever works.
Go get him, Tiger.
Okay.
So that happens as the battle's starting. It's just this kind of weird mealing of talking. It's really broken common, but it's like maybe we shouldn't. And it's the first time you guys have heard the cat talk.
Okay. Dragon's gonna move over here. And being out of range for literally anything. It's gonna end its turn.
Yeah, let me just do one of those because I gotta keep track of flight. Because how tall is Cal at the moment?
He's normally 7 feet tall, and
Now he's 14 feet tall.
yeah,
How
it
tall is the,
doubles in
okay.
all dimension, and its weight is multiplied by 8. How much does Cal weigh right now?
Too much.
All you have to do is sit on him and they'll
Oh god.
pancakes.
Give me
Mood.
a second.
How tall is the cave, just real quick? About like probably 40, 50, given how big it is horizontally.
What now?
How big, like tall, is the cave? About like 40 or so, given its horizontal width.
Probably about 30, 40 feet, because
30, 40. Alright, so I'll say
it's apparently the
musket's
den of some
20 up.
dragons.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Okay,
say
stop
musket's
distracting me from
20.
math.
Sorry.
Oof. Cal almost weighs a metric ton. He weighs 1,840 pounds.
You're welcome.
you imagine getting
D-
curb stomped by that? What did you want?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, when you get the moment, look at Discord.
No.
All I was trying to say is Musket's gonna be following with you, but is approximately 20 feet off the ground, giving you the health action by sticking within like 5 feet of you. She doesn't want to get burnt. She's smarter than that. She just saw what it did.
Okay. Now, this one being close enough, it can actually make its fire breath attack. So let's see if it can make Kel's feet toasty.
Poor babies, they're just trying to do their job.
And Kel will make the throw for half damage. So that's 17.
Of course they're attacking her.
Well, yeah, she's her, their fucking size.
Oh boy.
Can you make that dex save for
Well, it's a cone too, so.
That'd be funny if you killed these guys and they turn into their the kings and the daughters and.
oh,
No, boy.
no, it's just outside of range. Never
Also,
mind.
if you're gonna say for Musket, she's
Yeah, I was gonna say
20
she's
feet
just
in.
outside range.
Yeah, she's 20 feet in the air, and I think she's like 5 feet away as far as like the actual length too. So it's like she looks really scared, but she's willing to help from a distance. You know. No, thank you.
Okay. Time for Cal to hunt some dragons.
Oh yeah. She'll move with you, just staying 5 feet above you.
This is a very bad idea.
You have
Like,
advantage on
very
your first
bad.
attack.
What can go wrong?
Aaron, do you relay this to what's going on to us?
Yeah, no, I do. I say, well, I tried.
Should we start getting the hell out of here?
Do we want to leave the party? Do we want to go?
Like they're fighting dragons below the basement, so
Okay.
We'll go get them.
He's gonna
If they
one
fall.
hand the kaiju sword, and he gets
If they
advantage
fall.
on that.
This is their
Oh my
decision.
God. I feel like we're not gonna get our veins or something like that off today.
Hold on, DM, why do you have a +1 mod on those?
Huh?
You have a +1 mod on those instead of a your strength plus proficiency.
Do I?
Yeah, look. I think that 9 might actually hit because it's you don't have any of your bonuses on.
Oh, I'm not proficient in it.
Well, what about your strength though? You only got a 12?
13 actually.
Oof.
Dex
Well, at
and
least-
intelligence-based character.
Well, I don't know if the 18 hits, but your first attack had advantage.
Yeah, the 18 does hit. And that was the first
good.
attack, because you gave me advantage.
Alright.
I didn't have it set to automatically roll advantaged. So that'll hit. For 13. This is on the one directly above him, by the way.
Alright.
Bring in the other sword. 26 will definitely hit.
Dual wield.
Yeah. It's a big point of this character. For another 9. And then extra attack. Bring another one with the other sword. Roll 20's decided to be real slow.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
That rolled the complete wrong sword.
Well, I'm assuming a 6 isn't gonna hit if it's the wrong sword.
Well, I rolled a 13, but
Well,
Yeah.
you rolled a 5 and it was an 8.
yeah. So it's definitely not gonna hit.
I just had a brilliant idea. Just
Oh, I
wait.
forgot to add my
Just
plus
wait,
4s from
just wait.
being
Oh
bigger.
god. So we're learning our lesson today, right, guys?
Hello.
No.
Quick question: is enlarge the spell that adds the D4 to each hit?
Yes, it does.
Yes, an
I just forgot
extra
to roll them,
damage.
so I rolled them at the end.
It's probably better for math if you do it like that. I just couldn't remember because I've been using a large reduce in a hot minute.
On to Snelly's turn.
Okay, so I got an idea. I'm gonna reach into my bag of holding and pull out the Band of Unity.
Oh, sweet Christ.
Band. Oh no! Oh shit!
Well,
Wait,
this could only
what?
go catastrophically amazing.
Oh no!
I feel like I'm out of the loop, but I'm okay with this.
I think you
So-
missed that session.
I don't know if the Find Familiar has enough intelligence for this to work, so I'm gonna have to ask.
11 intelligence in the stat. So, maybe, what does it do?
I think it needs 12 intelligence.
I think
There
it's
you go.
10.
Oh no, int of 10 or higher. I could actually use the Band of Unity with your familiar.
Oh god damn it!
By 1 fucking point. Well, I'll leave that one to you. Musket will accept if you do, because she sees you as an ally.
But the question
What
is,
the
do you
Okay.
want to gain the familiar stats?
That's what hold on there, cause So well, it gets the stat bonuses combined, right?
Yeah.
It takes the AC of the higher creature plus 3. Mine's 17. I assume I'm the highest, and plus 3 would make it 20.
Oh my fucking god!
Kel's is
But-
19.
But we're using dex saves against the fire, so the AC doesn't really help in this situation. But
So I'll ask a quick question. Do you think your character would have seen a Treesome before? And if not, can you just roll me a nature? I'll give you some of its stats if you roll high. It's like,
what?
you
Roll nature to see if what you know about the cat that he has. He's
yeah,
not-
see if you know how nimble, smart, charismatic, things like that. Because, I could just.
Out of curiosity, what is this, man?
You were there for that session.
I don't remember it.
Wait, was it when we went into the dungeon?
It's when we
Or
went
is it-
into the crypt.
Yeah. No, remember he had to leave like halfway through.
Oh yeah, the
But-
thing with the ghost guy.
If I used it with Cal would then have dark vision because I
Yeah.
have dark
So
vision.
with Cal, let's see how
And
grand this plan is.
And with 22 AC.
yeah.
With a 22 intelligence.
With an 8, I'll have to take a lot out, but this is what I'll give you.
Question: would Cal also, or like, if the two of us be able to still use my spells?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
then totally worth doing it with Cal instead, because then we can still use the cure wounds and stuff like that.
Oh my
Basically,
fucking God.
whichever actions you can normally take, the number of actions you
Yeah.
can take during your turn, you dictate.
Whew, this is
What?
crazy.
Say that again.
Basically, the normal number of attacks you can make during your turn, you dictate during the fusion. So, like, normally Cal can make
Oh.
3 weapon attacks when he's dual wielding. I'd be able to make those, and then you'd take the normal action and bonus action of your turn.
Okay. Alright,
So,
because
depending
yeah,
on the
right
setup,
now,
up to 5 attacks.
yeah. Well, see, the thing is like I'm looking at the fact that I don't have my regular weapons, and I don't have bear drawn. I don't have a lot of things, but I have this. So
I will put this up. If you got attack spells, imagine Musket casting that from basically at the ceiling, be like, throw it down. Or the cat can heal you.
wow.
And you
Yeah.
now give you the ability of flight.
Oh my god, you start to just
Oh, how?
fly. You'd also be able to see invisibility and sense poison. That'd be kind of a... You'd have a bit of a squint moment with your eyes.
I can see everything.
You're like, oh shit.
She's having a serious debate who to use it with.
Yeah, no, because they both have a lot of advantages.
Yeah, I can still help you either way. I mean, if I used it with Cal, Cal would get more attacks, and basically my attacks would become useful because then it would be given to Cal, basically.
They go with all Cal's boosted stats.
Yeah, so we would do more damage if I chose Cal, whereas if I chose the familiar, then it would just be more of what I already do.
More support.
Yeah, so I'm gonna offer the crest from the band to Cal.
He'll take it.
Okay, here we go.
Go Power Rangers.
Yeah, so I'm gonna basically give you my attack actions to do more damage. Basically, that's the idea here.
Okay. Due to the
Dear
effect of the band, we immediately go next.
Summon the Tiger Sword.
Okay.
You know, now I just imagine the only addition to his form would be two smaller hands come from his side.
No, it's more like a 15-foot tall Snelly wearing Callus armor.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like, this is how it is to be a giant.
Yeah, it's like I've never seen.
She just went from
much.
3 foot tall to 15-foot tall, so
yeah,
it's quite
is this what
change.
it's like to fly? It's way up here. The weather's nice.
Although your body does feel a couple 100 times heavier, so that's
because
thing.
of the enlarge.
It's 8 times more for Cal, but that's a great many times more than Snelly's used to.
Like, this is a whole new sensation.
You're lucky. You almost spooked this poor cat, like, what the fuck is that?
I just imagine Musket being like, but, and he's like, what? And he looks, he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, and then
you hear Arn mutter to himself, fuck.
So I'm just going to assume you're not proficient in great swords.
Nala goes, is everything okay?
He's like some freaky shit going on down there.
So, if I told you that if there was an even larger than Cal Snelly, and Cal was nowhere to be seen, but she's wearing armor that looks like his, would you believe me?
Yes, because I think she actually got something like that in in the crypt run. Oh, she's using it? Oh shit.
Apparently, oh boy.
So, do we have to evacuate now?
We're only going to leave when they come up here so we can leave together.
If they come back together.
I just realized
Given
that at
that
the
there's
end
a
of every one
giant-
of our turns, Snelly can bonus action heal us.
Yeah.
Arnold just say, I did not expect to see this today. And he takes a sip of his
None of us were ready for today.
No.
Cal didn't expect to be 15 feet tall today.
You can't plan
Yeah, I
for
had a
this.
character. We're all just like, what the fuck? Okay, this is life now.
Yeah, and to be honest, I completely forgot I had this until just before my turn, so this is great.
Oh, I fucking love it. This is cool.
Okay, Cal's gonna bring down the
I'm just
greatsword on the
collecting
same one
cobalt
again.
art.
That one
Advantage on the
miss.
first attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. Completely forgot.
I'm just bored collecting cobalt art.
There you go for it.
That's what you get for not joining the party. That'll hit.
Nice.
Everyone's in the party right now.
No, we told him to sit out, remember?
Everything's being real slow right now. Okay, so he's bringing down this great sword that's much larger than normal.
Sheesh.
You ever been hit with a 10-foot sword? You have now.
These poor things are just trying to do the job.
That sword is twice as big as they are.
Yeah, its
Oh,
weapons double in size. So it's normally being a 5-foot greatsword, now it's a 10-foot greatsword.
It's like being hit with a car.
Very
Also,
sharp car.
I think I know something that Musket can do next. So let me check if it's a touch spell though.
And then for his for his extra attack, he's gonna fire catapult at this guy next to him and crank it up to level 3. It's gonna hurt a bit, but apparently not. Gets to make a dex save. Which will pass. So my ball of metal just goes careening past it into the wall, way back behind it.
Smooth.
And Snelly's actions are up.
Okay. I guess keep attacking. We don't need to heal you just yet, do we? Or should we do?
Give me just a moment. I think I do take damage for firing that spell at a higher level. I just gotta read into how it works. Okay, increased it by 2 levels, so I take 2 hit dies worth of damage. Everything is in my way right now. Can you imagine Cal and Nala fused? That's what? 7 attacks in one turn? And we can be proficient in every weapon we have?
I'm trying to find
Cal
the.
and Warren, dude. You can 5 strength, you get that bonus of that greatsword you're throwing around.
I only have one of my artificer things open. I'm trying to remember. Did I get a second attack on one? Like, I don't remember.
I think your level 5 feat you got is if you have a magical weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack with it. Unfortunately, none of Cal's weapons are magical yet.
We're gonna have to work on that. We're getting everyone magical weapons.
Get a magical weapon that fires twice as strong as the ball.
Well, Cal does want to get this great sword made into that sword of vengeance, so.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, it's next on the list of things to do. So, in either 3 regular days or work day, I'll be done with the goggles and I can start working on the sword.
Yeah, I had to math. So yeah, that backlashed on Cal a little hard. Yay for a communal health pool, I guess. So what is Snelly doing with her action and bonus action?
Do we want to heal?
You can cast one of them as a bonus action, I believe. So you can still make an attack.
Okay, so attack, and then I'll cast my cure.
Which of my weapons were you going to attack with? The greatsword or the longsword?
Let's do the greatsword. That sounds fun. I've never held a greatsword before.
One-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed does more damage, right?
Yep.
Or something.
Yep.
Yeah, because you're putting more power behind it. Yeah, let's do two-handed. Let's give it a good weapon.
Let's see if that bonus will help. Nope, still misses. And
Alright,
then
look, I've never handled a greatsword before.
And then heal for 7. Okay, guy in the back's gonna move up. He's not yet in attack range. I don't get what you mean by that.
It's so Musket might be using a touch spell if the North Dragon looks.
Oh yeah, because your familiar can cast touch spells. And you are
Only
helping.
touch spells, and I'm like, I don't have many touch. Like, I have Shield of Faith, but I want that enhanced ability because we might need it. Like up here, we're gonna end up having to talk to somebody, and it's like, yeah, you know.
Okay, he's gonna make a bite attack on us. That ain't coming anywhere close to hitting us, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, it's not gonna bite us, ever.
Probably
You guys
not.
are just kind of dancing now.
Even if
gets
it had
lucky,
rolled that 23, I could still use one of my abilities to up my AC by 2 more. Okay, that one's gonna make a bite. That ain't coming anywhere near hitting us either. Back to the flurry of swords. My character sheet wants to decide to work. And first attack gets advantage. That will miss.
Well, actually, how weak did the the top dragon look at the start of this turn? So I know.
It's fairly well damaged. That attack will miss also.
Stop
And
missing!
with my
The whole
extra-
reason to merge is so you wouldn't miss.
Right?
Yeah.
With my extra
Let's go.
attack, I'm gonna try and barbecue it. That'll miss too. What the hell? Onto your
Yeah,
moves.
Poor Callie's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. What?
I'm not used to this much bigger and heavier body. Normally when I get bigger, it improves my strength. I don't know what the
It's
hell's
the
going
Iron
on here.
Giant complex where it's like you're bigger, so you now move slower, and you have to accommodate for it. It's like,
Okay, what actions are is Snelly taking?
I'm gonna do the same thing as last time, so you get a little heal boost and another attack.
Okay, so roll the heal. Yay, 5 more HP. As long as they keep
something.
missing, I should be back to full soon. And another 2-handed greatsword. Apparently Snelly can't hit with my sword either.
Stop missing! Do you need me to roll for you?
is it the end of their combined turn?
Yes.
Alright, so Musket will try and put some actual assistance, dropping altitude a little bit. He's gonna try and basically swipe at this thing with its paw. Do we do flanking at this table?
We do. But I don't
Okay.
think a familiar can attack, so...
Well, touch spell,
Yeah,
right?
touch spells, but it doesn't have like a melee attack. So yeah, it'd be
so
focused
that's-
on me. So
Okay. So
it's not really focusing on the tiny cat thing, more on the
that was
15-foot
a
tall
GM,
robot
but
lady.
you got it right. So
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta move all my character sheets out the way.
this will be changed to thunder damage, and
In a cave.
You just saw me try to
don't.
do thunder damage 2 seconds ago.
Oh.
yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, someone else did it. So Musket feel like, Who cares?
Or at least lightning
Thunderous
damage,
paw.
my bad.
Oh,
But
lightning.
yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Would you say that there will be big repercussions about thunder damage, or not so much, since this is just like a touch-based thunder?
I
I'll
mean, I can
have
roll
your discretion.
severity.
I don't know if it's. I don't think it'll affect the environment since it's touching. It's kind of like sending sonic waves through someone's body. Thinking emoji. Because I'm getting inflict wounds. Since it was rolled to GM, I feel kind of cheap about it. Let me send this to chat. You guys.
I think it depends
It's
on how much
26
damage
over
you
8.
do.
I'm sorry.
I was just saying it's a 26 over 8.
Yeah, 26 of 8, and I just wanted to post that to a group because it felt cheap. I was like, fuck, I still have the GM thing on. I don't know, like, what would you think, GM? Because the cat, well, Aaron, because he's controlling the cat right now, would have enough intelligence to know this.
I could have repercussions, but
Alright, so no repercussions. Thunder damage, I'll maximize it to deal the max on each dice, and I think this is a, D10 attack. Yeah, this is a D10 attack, so that'll be a flat 40 as it smacks it in the back.
so yeah, as your tiny little cat perches on the back of this wormling, it begins to claw at it with ethereal claws, just completely tearing it to shreds. And that dragon is dead.
That's not the one. It's this one, I think. Yes, this one. And I
At
did it.
least
Oh,
one of us is doing damage.
and she will fly right back up 20 feet to, not be around. Like, alright, I helped.
Okay. Guy at the back's gonna move around the side and go for a bite, which will not hit. Other guy's gonna go for a bite. That'll also not hit.
It's just a little dance now.
Nomity nom nom.
They just really want to nibble, but...
I like to
Nibble.
imagine like they're trying to nom on hit the armor, but they can't. They don't.
Can't
Yeah,
get
no.
through it.
I love it, yeah.
It's like, it's so big, it's like trying to bite a wall, just like, I can't get my mouth around it.
His legs are a solid 2 foot thick, so. Holy shit, Cal hit something.
Hallelujah.
You have advantage on your first attack again,
Yeah.
so it's like, yeah.
I've been applying that to both Cal's and Snelly's first attack, since technically it would be her turn immediately after Cal. Also just realized when you delete the token, it actually deletes them from turn order, so that's helpful. That'd be on the one that just tried to bite him. Make the longsword attack. And apparently Cal just needed a minute to get used to his new size, because now he's
There you go.
hitting full force again.
We're doing something.
Yeah, he's just slashing away at the same guy. He's gonna try for another shocking grasp on this guy. That will not hit, however.
I'm surprised the king
Snow's
hasn't
moves.
showed up and is like, what the fuck you guys doing?
Yeah, y'all are just chilling up
That'd be
there,
funny.
fucking voyeuring on us.
Well, Nala's nervous, but she is completely useless right now. Should be no
Yeah.
help than Snelly.
I'm helping.
I'm just face palming myself right now. Like, god damn it.
Snelly,
Yeah.
it's your moves. Or are you just going for same thing
Oh.
again?
You know what? Get down. Alright, Alright, so I have the action and the bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack. How about that?
With which weapon?
The great sword?
Still two-handed, I assume?
Yeah. Do you want me to roll it this time?
Apparently. God damn.
Okay.
Really
well,
not used to controlling big body and big sword.
yeah.
You still have your bonus action?
I do. Can I use it for another attack?
Do you have-
Or, like, I don't know.
Well,
What
technically
we
you
got?
do have Cal's dual wielder, so if you had one-handed that, then you would get another attack, but
Right. Okay. What have we got? What can I do for a bonus action?
whatever spells you have that use a bonus action, and whatever items you might have on you or Cal.
Yeah, unless we're gonna go to the guard room, steal some swords, maybe armor, take that whole long trip. No.
Yeah, big sad.
Well, there's not much else I can do. So like next time I'll probably either do the heal and attack or the try for a dual wield attack thing. I'll remember. Look, I don't do great swords. I'm learning by doing.
Pretty much, just getting thrown into this. So are you not using your bonus action, or?
I don't know what I can do with it.
I think all you can really do with it right now is heal.
Bonus action, yeah, it's
I'll do it. I'll do the heal. Another 7.
It's like that meme. It's like dog runs in and guy picks up the dog and throws it in the fire. It's like the guy's like, "Why did you throw my dog in the fire?"
Okay. Let's see if his the dragon's gonna test out its breath weapon. See if that hits. No chance in hell.
Nice.
I just assumed that my dexterity would be higher than Snelly's. Because Cal has a 20 in dexterity.
Yeah.
damn boy, and you got a great sword.
I
Yeah, I'm
also
also
have a 20 in
proficient.
dexterity, so
I'm also proficient in dex saves, so that's a thing.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
we basically have like the same stats almost because we're both high dex, high intelligent
Pretty
people.
much. Everything else is middling.
Man, if we ever put R and Snowly together, you get orange strength and he gets your dex. Hell yeah, dude.
The only thing
Yeah.
Cal doesn't have is high constitution, but he can't be poisoned, so...
If only you had two of them.
So do the stats combine, or is it the highest of whichever character?
Basically ability bonuses are what we're combining.
Oof.
So we're probably the most intelligent character that exists right now.
So
Yeah.
much so that
With a
you
plus
know that
9
it's
to
probably gonna
intelligence.
Oof.
We're gonna outsmart these creatures, but we can't hit them for shit.
It's why you're dodging so well, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, it's like that oh fuck, you know, the anime where the villain is just like super quick and smart, but he doesn't, you know, he doesn't have the offense yet. What? But
Sounds like a lot of villains. Sounds like a
Not
good
doing-
villain, to be honest. At least at the beginning of a show. You know?
Not doing quite as much damage as the last fire breath. That math wasn't right. Okay.
DM's worst nightmare.
And a bite. And
Oh,
Cal's gonna pop a shroud point to trigger his veiled shield. As a reaction, when another creature hits me with a melee attack, I can burn a shroud point to add +2 to my AC for that attack. So it now misses.
Damn.
First time I've actually had to pop that ability because nothing hits Cal. At least when it does, it's usually an area of effect attack.
Mm-hmm.
Musket will be getting another order to do something, so apologies.
God, I can't use any of my jaunts because we have no other allies down here. At least I can make attacks.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's the sad thing about
You completed
familiar.
my test. As the king bursts out.
I'm
Like,
using my
yeah,
cloaking mist to be fucking stupid. Because they have blind sight.
Wormlings?
Yeah.
Oof.
They have blind sight, dark vision, and a high passive perception.
Oof. The more I know because I never looked at the wormlings.
The
Never
blind
had to
sight's
run them.
yeah, the blind sight's only 10 feet though, so it's not
What
crazy.
is
That
a
makes
wormling?
sense.
It's
A
basically
wormling
a
is like
baby
the
dragon.
smallest form of a dragon.
It's a
before it
baby
becomes-
dragon.
Before it gets to the young stage where it's pretty big.
So we're slaughtering children, basically.
Effectively.
But they attacked us first.
Also, they're dragons, so as far as you know, they could still be decades, if not centuries old.
True. I think Wormling goes all the way up to 50.
Something like that. Missing
So they're
that
lesser versions than
one.
kobolds. How lovely.
Missing with that one
Because kobolds
too.
live longer than them.
And that'll also
I'm-
miss. 3 straight
I'm rolling
misses.
for my
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do the dual wield thing. Okay, mine. I'm
Okay.
gonna roll 2d20s. Okay. For the do I have the advantage on the first one?
Your first attack you get advantage on, and it's +1 to hit.
Okay, well, I'm just rolling the straight d20. We'll add the 1 to it.
That'll miss.
The last one. With
Yeah,
the
last one will
offhand.
definitely hit.
Hit him with that offhand. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just roll it for the damage sake.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That was nice damage.
That's
My
that
God.
damage!
Or-
Oh yeah.
So at the end of their combined turn, Musket got an
Skelly
order
still has her
to
bonus
heal.
action.
Oh, sorry, go for it.
Oh wait, she used the
I
bonus
thought that
action
was-
for the second attack.
Yeah, I
my
thought
bad.
that was something. So Musket got the order to heal you guys, so
Oh nice.
I'm struggling to see what kind of not concentration touch spells I have, man, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, 'cause you have to concentrate.
On
Yeah.
enhance up top, so I'm like, ah shit.
Well, you could drop your concentration on that.
True. I would prefer not to, but if you guys are
Especially
about a day,
considering
yes.
you're currently buffing charisma with it.
Mm-hmm. We might need that. So,
Do you have healing word?
it's a 30-foot range,
Yeah.
can't.
And
Also, it has to be an action spell.
yeah, it has to be a touch spell for his.
Touch and action, which is like,
Oof.
I'm angry.
So it's
Oh my God.
it's cure wounds.
Both
That's
of the
one you're-
dragons will miss their bites.
Musket will be helping again, not casting a spell.
Kind of wishing I brought the short sword instead of the great sword now.
Yeah, let's look like a badass. Ooh.
Well, so question, is no, I was gonna ask a dumb question of, isn't like a mithril greatsword the equivalent of a short sword just with an extra dice? Because it's
Well,
bigger.
It's equivalent to longsword. It only weighs 3
Equivalent of a
pounds.
longsword.
That's why I can
Damn.
dual wield it.
Damn.
Because 3 pounds is the top end of being able to dual wield something.
Yeah. You know what, Cal needs to commission a 2D that's effectively the large short sword, which makes no sense.
I didn't catch most of that. You cut out.
Am I any better now?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, you might need to commission like a 2d4 weapon, so it's like the equivalent of a long short sword, which I know makes no sense, but it's less dice, so it's justified, kind of.
Meh.
Or lesser dice, I should say.
Anyway, more sword swings. Holy shit, it finally hit with the greatsword.
Oh my goodness.
Get him. God, you know what really sucks? I can't even use Bless. It's not a touch spell either.
I think it's also concentration.
That it is, but I'm like, I don't even have it as an option.
And that'll finally bring down this dragon.
We're doing great.
No pressure, guys.
Yeah, just
That'll
say
Look at
goodbye
this
to,
team! We're gonna do great. I'm gonna
Miss,
say
miss,
goodbye
miss,
to
miss, miss. Still win.
Let's try barbecue it again. Holy shit, shocking grass pits this time.
fucking
Nice.
go.
I'm just saying goodbye to our Thones and stuff. So.
Well, we didn't do anything.
Oh yeah, you did. I basically you instead of like, oh okay, like he's been restored. You said, oh let's go further.
So yeah, he's gonna throw his hands at this guy and electrocute him pretty heavily.
Hey, get him. But like, I mean, the three of us up here, we're
Part of the
good.
turn.
That familiar's gonna be excommunicated.
Yeah, I'm just like, all of a sudden like it's gonna be a clusterfuck because the moment like the king realizes that his pet's been slaughtered.
Why do you assume they're his pets?
I don't know.
Because it's a
I-
dead baby dragon? Okay.
So let me put it like this: they're either of no association to him because I don't think Dragonborn keep dragons, or they're his kids. He is a dragon.
Just think of this. Have you ever watched Game of Thrones?
No, sadly.
Okay. So in Game of Thrones, there's this thing where the Starks takes these three pups and raised them as their own. They're like from these direwolves, and I have a feeling this is what the DM created.
Well, it's possible. I mean,
Yeah, that's
can't
totally
spoil the
possible, except I
surprise.
haven't seen a single episode
It's-
of Game of Thrones.
Oh, there you go. So I'm just gonna put it like this: if that is the case, don't ruin the damn story, man. It's a possibility, but
Bring on
we
the
can't
hate.
assume it is. I
It's
haven't
kinda
seen a
funny
single
how-
episode again. Dude, I know none of the characters. Don't get me wrong. I'm
Like, I know the characters just because they're memed often enough, but I don't know shit that happens in the story.
Oh,
I don't even know that. All I know is apparently
I know, but this is
someone got kicked really hard, and that's
it
it.
follows somehow. Even if you didn't know the story, you somehow made it look like these are like the pets. Somewhat.
Well, it happens, you know. So let's continue
So
on
anyway,
with the
back on
combat.
topic, it's Snelly's half of the turn.
Okay, let's keep attacking. I'm gonna do the dual wielding. I'll roll.
Wait, are you dual wielding a greatsword?
A great sword and a long sword.
Yeah.
He's got a
fuck.
mithril.
Yeah, it's mithril, so it's half weight, so it makes the weight.
So once again, the last attack hits.
Yep. Roll that out for the damage. So
Not
plus a
bad.
D4.
Oh, has Snelly been rolling her advantage? Because I think you said it applies to both of them.
Yeah, that's why she rolled 3 times.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
first
Oh.
2 are for the first sword. Yeah, constantly getting these 1s on the D4. So yeah, once again, you bury that long sword, which is a little more familiar to you than the great sword, but not by much, into this dragon.
The long sword's more my size.
Onto the dragon's
Oh,
turn.
heaven.
And this one's going to try discharging its fire breath at us. And he is going to make that dex save for half damage. 13 damage. Oh, he's below half again. Okay.
You're fine. I still have 2 spells. Or spell slots.
God, this kind of sucks not having most of my shit. I have so much poison stocked up.
Yeah, DM. Too bad, huh?
Looks at Nala without a weapon at all. It's like,
I have a dagger.
Yeah, she has a dagger.
attack. There you go.
Bitches, here I come! I'm fire resistant!
Well,
Not
they're
good
on
any
him.
other good.
He just
Dragonborn
burned his fire
war
breath,
cries
so
on
he's
dagger.
not getting that back for a while.
Not doing what?
He's just burned his fire breath, so he's not firing that off again for a while. It's not an adult red dragon. It's back every couple turns. No, Cal's not having any luck with his swords. Let's throw some punches.
Really?
I love that gift, dude. Yes.
I was either going to do that or the Hulkbuster go to sleep thing. It settled on that one.
The second one hit.
It does not actually.
Depression.
Let's try and shock it again. That'll also miss.
Look. You have extra attack, right?
Yep.
You can roll another punch.
Well, let's roll another shocking grasp. Shit.
Oh. You weren't wrong. You have a higher mod in the shocking grass, so.
Yeah. Well, at least against my greatsword.
And your punch.
Hell, my punches match the mods for my greatsword. That's kind of depressing. Anyway, on to Snelly's portion of the turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do an attack and a heal. So we can do the great sword with double hand or 2 hand.
Okay. And that will miss.
You can roll another one because I think extra attack on both characters.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that.
Oh, so you weren't doing that before. I knew something was up. I was like, wait, what?
No, rolling what?
You have extra attack while you're combined with them.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah, we weren't.
So just roll another d20. This is not
Yeah,
advantage.
no.
No, still isn't it?
Oh well.
Wait, is that the... No, that's the great sword. Never mind.
Yeah. She's just rolling the flat d20 and.
You might just want to use that, You might just want to use that dex-based weapon just to get the hits in, because you only have one dragon left. At least it's Nelly.
Another bite attack, which will not hit Cal.
Chomp. Ow, my teeth.
Yeah, I should have been rolling severity on all those bites.
Do they have any teeth left?
That's why. Okay, let's see if Cal can two-hand this thing.
Oh,
And that,
fucking
that
finally.
crit says he definitely can.
Oh, yes.
Huh.
Ouch.
Beautiful.
Wants to roll that. So yeah, Cal being completely done with his dragon being this evasive, just takes the kaiju sword in both hands and cleaves this thing clean in half. Just no,
Nice.
sit down.
I'm gonna look at our little furry familiar friend and be like, "Are they coming down here?"
Cal just gives a thumbs up to him.
I missed a little bit of what happened. What happened, guys?
We're affirming that we killed everything.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Musket just looks happy, yet worried. As she should. She just had to fight dragons first time.
So I have
Okay,
another
Musket.
question. We're fused like this for an hour.
It'd be a goddamn
It's
shame
been
if
roughly
Orin-
15 minutes.
Hey, it'd be a goddamn shame if Orin couldn't use invisibility on you guys, but
Okay.
you got the free.
Yeah, we have to
now,
go through
so.
doors and down hallways and shit.
It's not a kind of concentration, right? To make it look
Okay.
smaller.
Okay, hang on. So I have to.
Well, I mean, she can
have
drop in
to
larger
ask
days.
this. I have to ask this. Since we're using the Unity thing, do you now have a gender?
Technically, yes.
If Franz was down here, which you know he would have
I
been the
know.
type to do
I'm
the
only
adventure,
asking because
he
he's
would have
not
been
here.
he would have been like, I can fuck it, and everyone would have been like, no,
No.
don't.
Oh dear. Oh
Is
dear.
this
Oh
dead
dear.
end?
Yes, it was a dead end. But as the final one goes down, we can hear a distant roar.
Oh God.
Run, just run.
It's too loud for anyone up at the party to hear it, but down here we can hear it. Also, that
Okay.
vibration from earlier hasn't stopped.
So does this roar sound like maybe the mama of these babies is somewhere down here?
It's possible.
The answer probably yes, because it sounds big, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
dragons are usually very, they tend to their young, usually, and check on them.
Mm-hmm. So, DM question, have I seen any invisible little passageways as we've been going through the cave with Musket, or no?
No.
No. She'll take a floaty check around, sticking high in the air and look, but if there's nothing, come right back.
Also, here's me scrolling up to the top of my page and realizing I still have inspiration.
Yikes.
Oh, I think I do too.
Yeah, I
'cause
think everyone got it last time.
They
Yeah, I
didn't.
never.
Yeah, I
most
did.
of us didn't use
I'm- Look, you gotta save it for a rainy day. Soon.
Yeah, like getting the fuck out of here when the
I thought
dragon
I
comes
used
out.
my inspiration on from my thing.
You had to use yours on the book, big sad. But
So-
hey, you know.
Since we're stuck together,
I'm just gonna assume you drop the
I'm
enlarge reduce. Then Cal will just change back to his normal size. Well, normal mixed company size.
okay. Mixed company is getting a my last spell slot for Long Strider, so we can book it back to the party.
Okay, so we're just gonna tear off. Reconvene back in the hall.
And we're merged together still. Everybody's gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?"
So,
Uh,
Musket will ask. So let me move Arn down because he's been down with Nala for a bit now.
Yeah. Right.
There. Musket will ask in that really fucking broken ass common if they would want to be invisible since they look like a combo that no one's ever seen before.
yeah, talk about,
Sure.
Okay, so touch
shit.
spell invisibility because, oh boy.
talk about, mixing it up in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
Cal
You
having
should
no
ask
gender
Cal what
between.
he's feeling.
Cal doesn't know how to feel about suddenly having a gender. He didn't even think about it until someone said something.
You're welcome.
He just kind of looks at the pants for half
He
a
looks
second. He's
down
like,
and be like,
this is not okay.
He lifts up the pants and looks down. He's like,
Oh
"Fuck."
no!
No, he just looks and he just says out loud, "This is not okay."
That's terrible.
So what do you identify with? He needs to blend with someone, a male, so you can get the ultimate experience.
Yeah.
If someone puts a fucking Cal and Arn together, they have literally every stat in the game good.
I'm
Like,
just thinking, Cal and Thorn.
oh my god.
Ah!
I don't know about that.
I don't think Cal would allow that.
Yeah,
He,
but
he doesn't want to give the rogue that much power.
There you go. Also, I will at least throw some mechanical credit where it's due. A rogue with poison attacks. That's not that bad. The roleplay of it, though, hell no.
Well, I have a fuckload of poisons that I can apply to weapons, so he's got that to
Yeah.
work with. But also the immunity to the said poisons.
I
So
Plus,
actually,
we wouldn't have to
I-
sleep.
let's make sure we don't tell Cal that we have this thing because I have a feeling he's probably gonna steal it and try to use it for like on one of the other females.
Well, that's gonna be hard
Thrawn?
considering Cal is currently fused with someone.
Yeah.
But
Not
Thrawn
Cal,
would
I mean
probably do it
Thorn.
messed up.
I mean Thorn. Like, we should not tell Thorn that we have this power.
Nala's gonna go, so? What happened? Are they okay?
yeah, like he would have been counting off the dragons as they fell. Like he would have been like, all right, so that's two
I'll
out of
automatically
three.
split us up to different things.
And then the second they won the battle, I'm like, so they won and they hurt a giant. Or
Okay,
Oh,
that's what I'm
shit.
feeling.
I'm face palming myself. Like, god damn it.
Well, if they don't get caught, no one will know any wiser.
well, they're coming
Yeah,
up.
but the
here.
problem is, I'm afraid that like when the king or someone out in royalty that finds out, hey, these guys are dead, I'm gonna hold the entire group, everyone who is left in this place, and question them all, and see who went down there.
You know who went down there. You know the other
I know
two have...
who went down there, but they're going to do like a this investigation thing going on.
Yeah, no, everyone
Yeah,
keeps their
I'm
mouth shut.
Arn's
Like,
not gonna do that unless she starts doing that, and it's gonna be this thing of like, you know, we didn't do any of that, so me and Kai, our characters are a little cleaner. Them, oof.
Until they take a good closer look of the human in our party.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't have said that, buddy.
Also, Snelly gains 1500 XP from that fight.
Hell yeah, she did.
Nice. Hang on, let me see. Is it enough? Is it enough? No.
I'll say to get to 6, I think it's like 14k.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know how far close I am from the next level until I actually look.
So I'm just gonna put this out there. I casted a spell through my familiar. It did help.
I'd probably get like maybe 300 XP then.
Not
Not
even
crazy, but
Not even half for the 40 damage I did. Dragon.
technically your familiar can't get XP, but
Well, I mean, it was my spell. That's why. Otherwise, I'd be like, yeah, no, I didn't do shit.
but so yeah, an invisible hand's gonna tap Nala on the shoulder.
And she kind of jumps like, guys, is that you?
Yeah, we're here.
They
Okay.
died and became specters.
So, should we take our leave or see what happens?
Well,
We need to get our shit. They haven't given our shit yet.
well,
And I
need to-
suggest that when you guys
Did
are
you guys
close to...
at least
Hey,
loot
I'm
the
talking.
corpses?
When I suggest before you guys unfuse, that you walk out near the front door or where like people are walking in and out of. So it looks like you came from that way.
Precisely.
Okay. Yes, Mama?
We'll go to the bathrooms. Just like hunker down.
Go to
somewhere.
one of the two storage rooms.
Were there like guest bathrooms or something like that?
Probably better be in a different room that isn't pictured here. There are these two storage rooms here for food and wine that we could sneak off into.
Make it look weird.
Yeah, I was about to say, I just thought, how weird is this gonna look when we walk out together?
Right.
I already
Oh,
made
no.
the comment, so I didn't feel like I should make it again.
It's like, what were they doing in there?
They were gone for fucking ever.
Oh my god.
Everyone's just gonna have their thinking and then
I'd be like,
now.
hey, is that a possibility?
It's like, how does that even work? she's little and he's huge.
Is there attachments or something?
No, there's no attachments.
Hey, no one has asked if they can. Actually, doesn't have those parts of anything.
And also,
Yeah.
here's
Not to mention, you could have enlarged or reduced either of us to make us roughly the same height.
Yeah, also, here's the meme. Different strokes for different folks, my dudes, okay? Don't judge.
True.
Oh my god.
Hey, the forbidden love between a robot and its maker.
Well, not exactly its maker,
That is
but
how it looks,
I-
doesn't it?
yep,
No, but she's an artificer,
yeah.
like,
Artificer. Oh, is that Snelly's thing?
ah, no!
Does Snelly identify as robosexual?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Why does she have a boyfriend or girlfriend? Because she makes her own. That's why.
Yeah.
Explain Beardron.
when my family told me to go out and make friends, they didn't know I was going.
They mean literally.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is fantastic. But anyway, so what happens?
Where's this
DM?
picture you did you post? Is that a meme that Mia made or? Oh, here it is.
I'll move these two off into a storeroom for the moment, because we've got at least half an hour left to burn until that time runs out. If anyone else wanted to do anything.
No,
I don't know if
Nala's
my,
gonna be a little more chilled out. She's like, oh god.
At least you're not dead.
I don't know if my campaign is doing anything today.
You should probably check, my dude. It's 8.
Oh no,
It's R8, his 7.
it's 7. So
Well,
Yeah.
over here, my bad.
it would take like somehow someone to update the time, so it's like 9 o'clock when we start. So
Well, there you go then.
yeah. So what's going on, DM? Our characters are back. I'm thinking maybe we should bolt it before they question who the fuck went down there and
No,
killed
we
her.
still need to get our shit.
Yeah. We need to play it cool and get our stuff. But we know something's wrong.
We could say someone bolted out of here.
No, we just don't say shit.
So yeah, enough time has passed where the fusion wears off.
Okay, cool. We like stroll back over to the rest of the group.
Our
You guys,
physical
like,
forms come
what-
back from the astral plane
Hey,
as
what
they
happened to
normally
you
are.
guys?
We had to wait for the thing to wear off. We're good.
I'm making it awkward for you guys.
Oh, we already had that moment. You missed it.
Yep.
Well, she's going to give Snelly a cup of wine.
Oh, thank you. Parched after running.
Cal's gonna have a drink too. He's had a really weird night.
Is it what it is to be a boy or a human? Pinocchio?
Cal's just like, I'm gonna need some fucking liquor after my dinner, if you know what I mean.
Hey, out of curiosity, after going through that, would you mark yourself as a female?
No,
Technically, he's not anymore.
I know, but
He's just gonna have a real huge existential crisis later.
Oh
Like
no.
he's having a moment because he looked at the pants. He's like, "This is not okay." He unfuses. Okay, but now it feels weird to go back.
It's definitely weird to be in a body that is not your own.
so is this the item that you made?
Yeah, it's a homebrewed item.
I fucking love that item. That's really cool.
I might borrow that.
Well,
It might take
it's
borrow.
currently attuned to Snelly, so...
No, I think it means for a different campaign.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, if we're chilling, Aaron's just gonna enjoy and just kind of chat with like the group until whatever happens happens. If we're leaving, well, let's get on out of here. You know what I'm saying? Musket, while invisible, would have just kind of left the building and just fucking flown
look for an
away
escape
and
path.
just gone. The open window or the front door or whatever over the course of an hour, something's going to open. She's out. Goodbye. She did her job. He'll call her back if he needs her.
Okay, so let's get our story straight. We went to get. Oh, I don't think anyone. Now, I'm saying this quietly, but I have to speak loud so people you gotta hear me. But she goes, so we all went to get some air, or air, I don't know. We went to go walk around to walk off the food.
I had to
Everyone,
take a dump.
yeah, well, yeah.
Or have your time in the storage room with Cal.
Yeah, I'm leaving that story up to you, Snelly.
Now,
Okay.
you might do good by purposely looking awkward about it because they might assume the joke is the truth, and that'll save you guys a lot of effort.
Yeah, so, let's just pretend we didn't know anything happened with the king.
Okay.
We'll
then.
find out what kind of mistake we've done.
If we do say anything about it, we just kind of saw him nod on his table at a certain point. We talked about it for a little bit, and that's it.
Okay. So after a while, Lord Wibblekin will finally return from having gathered all the things. As I recall, Maria and Kel both wanted knowledge, and Aaron wanted status, and Nala and Charlie, I could not remember the fucking human's name for the life of me, and Snelly all wanted wealth.
Just remember Charlie Chapman.
It's Chaplin with an L.
No, it's Charlie Chapman, like Orange is the New Black.
Never watched
So
that
he's-
either.
You never,
My goodness.
well, holy crap! You never heard of Chaplin? Charlie Chapman?
Nope.
Holy shit, dude! What the hell? That's like the oldest show in fucking history.
Yeah, I was correcting you. You're thinking of Charlie Chaplin, a silent film star.
Yeah.
She's talking about a completely different actor.
Yeah, I'm saying you should use the last name Chapman as Orange is the New Black person in prison because he's our prisoner, basically. Nobody got the fucking reference, so my joke was wasted.
Pretty much.
Thanks for that.
So he's
Sorry.
gonna proceed to hand Snelly, Nala, and Charlie a pouch containing 100 platinum each.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
A pouch gun, damn. How many
We
gold
can
is that
do-
again?
It's
That's
a lot of
1,000
fucking
gold.
gold.
Oh my god.
What is your reaction of Chapman?
He's probably looking at the rest being like,
I don't think
That's not
he'd be
Maria's
aware.
money,
of,
not.
I don't think he'd be aware of such a high denomination of money. He's like,
Uh,
he might deal in the occasional silver, but being a lowly farmer, most of what he's dealing with is copper.
yeah.
It's some foreign metal.
Not to mention our coins are pressed differently.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll hand both Cal and Maria a script of admittance into the Royal Library.
Okay.
And like I said previously, Aaron's gonna have to
Yeah.
have a meeting to get all his shit arranged.
That's fair.
And he'll go off to other groups to hand out their stuff. He just got like a big old satchel slung around his side with various items in it.
Is there like an arrangement time that I'm given, or like anything to know when I'm gonna talk with the king?
It'll probably be like noon tomorrow, maybe.
Okie doke. Hey, it's a perfect way to check if the man's still alive.
Oof.
What?
I was rolling a general check for the room to see if they noticed us leaving, and they nat 20'd it.
Oh.
Wait, who did?
The general people that were in the room the whole time.
You didn't do that beforehand.
Yeah, I thought you did that when we were doing
That's like metagaming, huh?
I did
Yeah,
one
it's
for
like they get it.
yeah, I did one for when we left, and I completely forgot to do it when we came back.
Oh, bunny sweat.
Because they would have noticed that we walked out one door and came back through a
Oh, for
different
you
one.
two.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yes.
okay.
It could be assumed that our end just went to the door and came back.
Well, to be honest, I think I was the one that rolled the 20, so, you know. I rolled pretty good on that.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah. I'm known to sneeze at least 10 or 20 times.
Whoa.
That's... You should probably see a doctor about that.
That's impressive. That's like the husky dog.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, there was 4 scenarios worse than that one.
Like, there's the one where we end up fucking mining, find the mom.
Now, there was a scenario where we ended up as prisoners. At least the
Oof.
ones of us that weren't executed. 'Cause there's
Oh.
There's 2 different scenarios for being imprisoned.
It's 2 for prison, 2 for execution, and everything in the middle. Oh, boy.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that is the one where I get caught.
Yeah, there's a few where you get caught. It just depends on how everyone reacts.
There's probably all of them that involve the human in some way, where it's saying, oh, he did anything? I'm gonna have to take a look at those ears, my dude.
There were 5 just involving the human. And him fucking up, or one of us fucking up and revealing him.
Well, good thing I did my fucking rolls.
Yeah, you know, so it's like, nice.
Well, if we're done here, Cal's getting the fuck out of here before anything else goes wrong.
Yeah, same,
Yeah.
same, goodbye.
Yep.
We left the
We
second
got-
we got our shit. Like,
Yeah, we got what we came for. We're gone.
Make our way back to the tavern for the night then. As
yeah,
per always.
I asked for the coin purse and asked
You
for the
were-
bag. I don't say coin purse. I say the bag.
the bank.
Yeah.
Here's the meme. He puts all the coins in his pocket and gives you the bag. Like, I don't know what this shiny is, but I like him.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is
Are you kidding
like,
me? I would have probably taken it. No, I probably would have taken it like the second the advisor turned around and like, give me that.
Give me that shit. Fuck.
Yeah. There's like that is for the house. How much in gold? How much does that cost?
1 platinum is
That's-
10 gold.
10 gold. Darn.
Yeah, so what he
Yeah,
gave he gave 1,000 gold to everyone who asks for wealth.
More or less. Just in. Easier coins to manage.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we're at like. What's
If
the
you put
halfway
all of
point
it together, 3,000 out of 5,000.
If you're just including what we just received.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we
anybody
might-
Sorry.
So we're almost at to our goal. Hey, I was wondering, can we?
Did you say 200
Smelly, can you
gold?
make it? What?
Did you say 200 gold?
No.
I hope you have 200 gold.
No. We're almost at to our goal.
Oh.
Smelly, is there a way that you can make a bag that we can with that lock thing so so we can have it where it will be our funds for the house?
Yeah. I kind of need to wait. Hang on.
It's like a piggy bank when you when we
You know what
need
we
to
could
break
probably
it.
do? We could just have like a password on our party pack and just be like in there, because that's fun.
I think that is
Yep.
a thing that you can do with that ability too.
It's like if anyone takes from it, everyone, they there you go.
I think one of the caveats is if you're not one of the people that is recognized as an owner, the bag appears empty or something like that. I'm not entirely sure how the effect works.
Yeah.
It's back to my
Let me
previous.
actually check that.
But oh boy, bunny sweat session today. No one died.
It's back to my previous question. Did anybody have anything that they wanted to do before bed?
Anything what?
Okay,
They
I'm
wanted
gonna
to do
read
before
the
bed.
I'm gonna read the party pouch thing for you guys. It's the mini-handed pouch. The infused pouches all share one interdimensional space of the same capacity as a single pouch. Thus, reaching into any of the pouches allows access to the same storage space. A pouch operates as long as it's within 100 miles of another one of the pouches. The pouch is otherwise empty and won't accept any contents. If this infusion ends, the items stored in the shared space move into one of the pouches determined at random. The rest of the pouches become empty.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong. Let's just knock it 100 miles away from each other.
Anyone else concerned that?
So now that's gonna go. There's a shower, a bath around here. She's gonna go. She's just like, this is too much. But other than that, she's just gonna go and go to bed.
Yeah.
Long night.
Basically the same for Orin. The musket today because of the nature check. Cal is the resident liked person of her today until tomorrow. Rolls around and say, "Hey, big and strong and you beat some dragons. I like you."
Cal's gonna give it some pets.
There you go. Hey, you know, you pet it enough times over the course of like a week or two, you might get animal handling. Like,
Well, considering I only have a modifier of 1 in it right now.
but you know, proficiency is +3. Let's make it at least a 4, right?
Yeah. Be as strong as my knowledge of the magic I can barely use.
There you go.
Okay, so I think we'll end this session here.
That's the end of the tale for now. Join us again next time to see how this story unfolds.